the Korok Dunk Challenge. A couple weeks ago, I mentioned to you guys, hey, I have a challenge for all of you to complete if you would like. And it was the Korok Dunk Challenge. Basically, to break it down, I wanted to see if any of you, I wanted to see if you guys could collect 3 Koroks in the world of Tears of the Kingdom and then shoot them through the Kakariko Ringed Ruins. Whoever does it the fast is definitively the best the best Tears of the Kingdom player of all time. Genuinely. That is what it was. So I sent you guys this challenge. And you guys answered. Probably. No, this is definitive. There. Easy. So the goal was to collect 3 Koroks around the world and then shoot them through the Kakariko Ring Ruins. And I specifically wanted to see what the fastest possible way to do that was. And you guys submit a lot. And it went in such a way that I cannot believe it did. Like, it is actually... The speedrun progression of this challenge is like that of, like, any world record history. The things that happened were crazy. Like, actually crazy. We started, and I'll get to it, we started with the basic of, like, we'll complete it casually, blah, 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 all this. And then, like, there were time fights between 2 people, and then a crazy twist at the end. Like, insane twist. The time was brought down to a time. I thought this would take, like, maybe, like, 5 to 10 minutes per attempt. Guys, it wasn't even close. So we had 2 categories. We had speedruns, which is just the fastest time possible. The winner is determined by speed. Literally, fastest time wins. And then we had the second category, which is anything goes, which is the craziest run that you can think of, the funniest run, or just anything that your imagination can come up with. Anything goes. And the winner of this is by chat vote. Whichever one chat deems the run of all time. One of the runs that exist. Whatever chat votes wins. So here are some basic rules for you to put into your mind of what this is. First one, collect 3 backpack Koroks, shoot them through the rings. Super easy. Time starts when you collect the Korok. Time ends when you shoot it through the ring ruins. You can't include glitches during the run. Was another big one. No glitches. Exploits? Yeah, probably. Glitches? No. So you're not allowed to use, if you guys know it, if you've seen any of my Tears of the Kingdom bingo stuff, you can't use, like, ABCs, rocket boarding, pocket rocket, clipping through the ground, nothing like that. Because otherwise, it would probably be pretty similar to just ABC, go, you're called there, right? The other one, which is very important, is that the Koroks cannot go through the Kakariko Ringed Ruins driven by you. You have to have some sort of way to get them through the ruins by themselves. Runs must be completed by this time, this date, which was, and submitted by YouTube link, which was great. There were some other questions and stuff that you guys had. I tried to answer them as best as possible, but generally, it was pretty, like, go for it, do what you want. And guys, these submissions were crazy. The submissions were actually insane. And I want to preface this by saying I got more submissions than I thought I would get, which is nuts. And a lot of them were, well, let's say it like this. The speedruns were short because they would take, you're trying to go for time. Anything goes. Gamers. one of the runs, I kid you not, was like 5 hours long. So I had, obviously, like, I had to go through it and everything. So, anyways, so I had to make sure everything was fine. That one wins, guys. You haven't even seen it yet. What are you talking about? You haven't seen it. But anything goes was crazy. So it took a little bit longer. I want to say this too. First off, shout outs to the 3 people that submitted collector's anxiety meme. One was a Pornhub link, and then I think there was a Skibbity toilet, 2 Rick rolls, and then one was like you got Toyota Corolla'd. So, yep. I know, only one P-Hub link. That was crazy, It's nuts. Yeah, and only 2 Rick rolls. So, I want to give a shout out to you guys who did that. Yep, that's get Corolla, you idiot. Yep, I got Corolla. You guys, you know what? You know what? I'll admit it. You got me. I pasted the wrong link. Oh, so you got the world record, but you just put in the wrong. Okay, understandable. No, I get it though. Alrighty. So I wanted to give a huge thank you to all of these guys. Oh, it's a horrible. Wait, pause. All these guys who submitted runs. So everyone wave. Say hi. Hello there. Because I tried to order these in the best way possible. Oh, neighbors you listed twice. Oh, I thought but they are. You get twice. All right. Yeah, I want to say thank you so much for submitting and putting the effort into creating things for this stream and for everyone to enjoy. Huge shout out to you guys. I really appreciate it. I've viewed every single one of your submissions, and I watched I watched all of them, but like admittedly, if you submitted something that was many hours long, I did not watch all of that. All right, just putting that one out there. If you submit something that was like 20 minutes, I watched the whole thing. But if you submit something that was like 4 hours, 5 hours long, I was like, hey, you know what? Like yeah. But I do want to say this as well. Seriously, thank you so much for submitting all of the work that you did. I won't be able to show all of the submissions. Otherwise, this would probably be like a 8-hour stream, and that's while that would be a lot of fun, I don't know if I have the stamina to do that. So just heads up, if your submission was omitted, thank you so much for submitting. But I had to narrow down some of them just to make sure that like the stream would flow a little bit better. But seriously, thank you so much. Thank you. I want to really, I appreciate it. Do we get access to them all? Yeah, I'll see if maybe I can put them into like a playlist and then post it on Discord or something. If you guys want to like actually review all of them. Yeah. So, are you guys ready? Let me see. We're going to start. Oh, I literally can't wait to do this. We're going to start with our first submission here.
Is anyone watching this video?
We're going to start with our first submission. And this is like, I want to say, this is like the very, very beginning. If you saw a 3 Korok challenge, right? Typical starting with the first. Okay, all right. Maybe we start with the second then, if we don't start with the first. Okay, let me do that. All right, so guys, so we're gonna start with the first one here, and we're gonna be watching the Minecraft movie trailer. No, so basically, This is like if you would start with the 3 Korok challenge. This is a typical run. This is a very classic
Anyone
run.
watching this video other than PointCrow, a little bit of clarification. This is my submission to his Korok challenge. We had to collect 3 backpack Koroks and shoot them through the ring at Kakariko Village as quickly as possible.
Very
So,
simple, right?
with that clarification out of the way, let's move on to the video.
Okay. So this is the very start. Okay. So he actually starts right next to the Kakariko Ringed Ruins, right next to it, with the
Also,
Korok right
when this
there.
works,
See?
it's gonna be awesome.
It is going to be awesome.
If
And you can see the immediate tech that people start to use. Okay, it's like you are allowed to use an auto build just immediately, so you don't have to spend the actual time like getting all of the materials and then putting them together. You just immediately actually just use the auto build, put the Korok on there, and then you head to the second one. That is the very basic strategy, and you'll see this throughout like all of the runs going forward. Now he gets the here. Let me over here. He actually like increases his battery a little bit here too, which is like an interesting strat. I mean, like the thing is like you don't actually have to do that. But you know, this is the very like first one.
Exactly.
This was submitted pretty early on, so like this is just what it is.
Something like that.
So he goes to the second Korok, which is down in the lake.
Where we dropping in the hoop.
So as you see, you don't even need to use the extra batteries there. So that's a little bit of some time loss. Talks to the Korok here.
Right out to
There's plenty of time saved to be had. But once you get the first, you go to the second. When the second, you go to the third. As you can see here too, rather than put the Korok on the second on the ABC that he already had, the auto build that he already had, he's going to actually make a new one and then put it onto the new one. The main reason is because he has rockets on the new one. So that when he starts that contraption, it'll actually go up into the air and then shoot forward. You'll see it in just a second. So he puts it there. You know, it could do a little bit better with the actual run, but perfect. So you can see that it goes up and then goes forward, and that actually is a lot of time saved. It's a very efficient way to go from one Korok to another to another.
Okay, so this time could do better. Could be better on time.
But hey, this run is where's the base start of the strats of how we're doing this. Like this is a big-brained sort of way to go with some actual like tech. Like there's some genuine thoughts. Now there's it was a very interesting thing specifically, and he ran out of battery. But perfect. Look at the flip. That's beautiful. So he gets the third Korok. Now you'll see here that these 3 Koroks that he got, the one right next to the ring ruins, the one in the swamp, and then the one next to the stable are the ideal Koroks to get.
I've only been playing this game since Friday.
That's also
I wanted
crazy.
to do this challenge so bad that I learned how to play the game for the first time. I've seen it and played by like PointCrow and others. In fact, I watched PointCrow's first playthrough of the game.
Like actually absolute legend, by the way. Literally like plays the game for the first time and is like, I'm gonna do this challenge.
Tell this challenge.
I also was, this is actually one of the faster runs. There are other runs, and you'll see this later, that took people upwards of like 30 minutes to do. He's going to complete it in less than 5 minutes.
Large ones, because the large ones alone are already plenty for me to get through. It's just when this one's about to run out, I'll just go ahead and put on a second large charge.
Yeah, and so this is, you'll see here too, I think this is one of the most creative ways that he actually shoots the Koroks through the ring ruins. Pretty much everybody had a different method of doing it. You'll see later in the speedruns that it kind of converges into one general strategy, but I really like this one a lot, especially for the route here. Now, the thing that made this run really, really slow was that he got the 3 ideal Koroks. There's 3 Koroks that are all on the line that are next to the Kakariko Ring Ruins. The problem is that he went from the Ringed Ruins all the way to the stable and then back, rather than go from the stable all the way to the ruins.
Echoes of Wisdom, when that one came out, I streamed that one. But But yeah, this is like my first time
So
playing
here, look at this.
particular game.
So the glider starts beeping, right? Just you know, because it's
I've played
losing
Breath
its
of
own
the
stamina,
Wild.
right? You can only put a glider like so far. And watch this, watch this. Takes the glider, it runs out, and the Koroks shoot into the ring.
That's clear. That's time. Hold up, pause it. They're through. Okay, so I
Actually,
think there was,
insane
like, a
strategy to
second
start
off
with.
of this, but that's gonna have to be my submission there. Sub 5 minutes.
So we're starting with a sub 5 minutes, right? So this was the submission from Eat Oreos, right? This is Eat Oreos, and that's how they ended up shooting the Koroks through the ring. So creative, just to have the glider run out of stamina, like have the glider like run out of stamina, and then shoot the Koroks through that way. So they're unassisted into the rings, and that's a great dunk. Actually awesome. Like, I have no idea how, like, Oreo figured out that strategy, but it was nuts. It was nuts. So here's the deal, right? Here's the small thing here, where Oreo, as the... Let me get quick. And let me show you guys, because I think this is a really good sort of way to find out why that run was not as fast as it could have been, but how insane it was. Let me double check here. Let me get this. All right, so here's a map. Here's a map of every single Korok that you can use with a with Ultra Hand, right? This is every single backpack Korok that you can get in the game. And so if we look towards the Kakariko Ringed Ruins right here, so here's the ring. This is a top-down view. Here is the ring. Now, there are 3 really close Koroks. There's one right here, there's one right here, and there's one right here. So Oreo ended up starting here, going towards Gapanga Island, and then over to the stable, and then all the way back to Lantern Lake and the Kakariko Ringed Ruins, right? So this was the strategy. Now, the faster way to do it is to go start from the stable and then go all the way over. But the reason why this one worked specifically was Oreo used the glider running out of stamina in the routing. So then when the time it took for the glider to go from here all the way here, it would run out. It was the perfect distance to shoot the Koroks through. So that's the very first. Submission here. Let's go over the next submission here, because the next mission increases this time, improves upon this time just a little bit. Now this one is the normal, more of a normal start for the actual challenge. And you can see here, immediate time save. Like, actually immediate time save. I don't know if you guys noticed this, but when this was by I Love Zelda 16, by the way. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I think they like Zelda. So this is a different Korok. So specifically this Korok that they're using is this one over here. So it's actually one of the farther Koroks away from the Ringed Ruins. They're using that Korok, and you can see the time save. You can see the time save. And the time save is that they didn't talk to the Korok. They didn't start the time and then talk to the Korok. They talked to the Korok first, and then they used Ultra Hand. So there's no cutscene first. And then they use a different contraption. So the first contraption that Oreo used was a glider sort of way. This is more of a air bike situation. But both of them are actually using steering sticks here. We'll see later that steering sticks actually is not the fastest way to get around. But the key thing is that we have the rockets with the ultra build. So you can see the strats already building upon themselves, where we get the rockets, we get auto build, we have the 3 Koroks, just a little bit more optimized here, and different methods to get between the different Koroks. Because that's the real crux of the challenge, is getting the 3 Koroks and then getting to each of them the fastest. And then the last one, between the 3rd Korok and the last split between the 3rd Korok and the Kakariko Ring of Ruins, is to actually make sure that you're not piloting the vehicle that you have. Like I mean this in the like most sincere way possible. Like actually, this was like the coolest thing. One of my favorite things that I've done like in recent memory on stream is to have you guys like do the speedrun, because I can analyze this so well, and it was so cool the progression that the speedrun took, because it genuinely has a twist at the end that I don't think you guys would expect. You're going to see, though, that these strategies get more and more optimized as the runs continue. So as you can see here, once again, rather than using the previous vehicle, you take an auto build, you put the Koroks on it, and then you go. Especially because it refreshes your rocket here, because then the rocket will actually go, because you've already used the rocket on the previous auto build. Some time loss with some menuing and everything, especially because it starts thundering. You can see in the bottom corner there. And some everything else. But the main deal here is that you're able to actually get on. A little bit different route for the different Koroks. That's the main deal with like beginning speedruns, is like what is the optimum route to get. So yeah, jumping on things in Tears of the Kingdom can be insane. Yeah, so then basically travels here. Here's the other optimum strat here that I Love Zelda used over Oreo, is that you don't need to menu to add batteries to your gauge if you just have max batteries. Now, obviously, Oreo started playing the game like a couple days before they did this challenge, so they didn't have max batteries. So that's like, you know, obvious time save there. But the key actual, the optimum strat there is to just have maximum batteries, so you don't have to go back and then do that. But here's the third one. You're going to see this a lot, where this Korok right next to the Ring Ruins is the last Korok, because all you need to do once getting this Korok is just turn around and then shoot it through the ruins. Uses a now 3rd auto build, which is different. So we're going back to the glider. So before we had the 2 air bikes, that you would take the air bikes, put the Koroks on it, and then using a different auto build for the 3rd. So this is another strat that I saw throughout like a couple of the runs, which is getting different auto builds for different Koroks, different situations. Yeah, it's not a straight line to the ruins. You have to actually, like, yeah, you curve around, because the Korok is right next to the goal. It's not right in front of the goal. You actually have to like turn around. Okay, nice. And then here's the other strat, which is a little bit like, you know, on the edge of legality, you know, where we're like, you know, we'll take it. But they do a general kind of a strat here. Don't worry, it's not going to affect the actual runs in the future. But they are piloting the glider, and then you're going to see in a second, this is going to be time with a time of 4 minutes and 43 seconds. They get off the glider, and they just like let it go. Now, they don't actually have to shoot this to continue on. It was going to fall anyways, but that's how they make it through. So that is 4 minutes and 43 seconds for the Korok Dunk Challenge. It's a more optimum strat. Saved a good 13 seconds, 14 seconds off of Oreo's time there. And it wasn't bad. Like, genuinely, this is what you would expect from the speedrun. You get the auto build, you put it on, you go to a Korok, put it on, you go to another Korok, put it on, and then shoot it through the ruins. Pretty simple. Now, we're going to watch one more here of what I would be, what I would consider just a typical run. right? And this is interesting. So now we get to the actual line that most people start taking. So that line, basically, they took this Korok right here on the side. Then they went over to this one, and then they went over here and then shot it through. Right. So this is a little bit farther than the one at the stable because the stable is more of a straight shot right here. But they went for this one instead. This next speed run by Scotty actually uses what I would deem the typical optimum line. The Koroks in one line to get to the ringed ruins. So they go from the stable to the island to the hill and then through the ruins. So this is what they take. And they use some interesting strats here too. Because I think this was pretty cool. So they actually start time. They start time. This was not the time save. So obviously there's some that include it, some that don't. But they talk to the Korok there first. And then here's the cool thing. Rather than take the Korok and then put it onto the vehicle, they had an auto build with the Korok on it already. So they save time putting the Korok with Ultra Hand onto the vehicle by just using auto build, which was a very cool development in the speedrun. Like, oh, just a small time save for a couple seconds. This, by the way, I want to say this run is a minute faster. Great whistling, by the way. Is a minute faster than the previous one. Not sponsored, by the way. So they use an air bike similar to I Love Zelda, and then they take the second Korok and they'll put it onto another one. But the main strategy here was auto builds. That was a huge time save plus a more optimum line using the 3 proper Koroks. So you can see they use an auto build again with 2 Koroks on it, which is a different auto build than the first one. Actually, insane strat there. It saves so much time. And then they take their air bike again and go for it. Now, if they took the combination of all 3 runs that we've just seen together were combined, then you would use all 3 strats to create something even faster. You'll see in a second when speedrunners do that. But for this, right, some time saves that could have been involved was maybe using a rocket with the air bike instead of just taking another one and piling it up, or using more rockets during the run. But the main key reason that this is so much faster than I Love Zelda or Oreos was because of the actual auto build here and a better line. So using the 3 Koroks all optimally in a line for the Kakariko Ring Ruins, and then using auto build to attach the Koroks for them was so much better. And here's the last one. By the way, I love you're going to see a lot of TV setups. Maybe not specifically in this one, but you're going to see some TV setups because not everybody has a fancy capture card to get it. And I was like, yeah, this is great. This is iconic speedrunning. If you don't get a unregistered hypercam, sort of dreamscape trance, this is perfect. So here's another thing. They actually reused their air bike here because it was slightly faster than using another auto build for the 3 Koroks. It would have been faster if they had rocket here and then use that auto build, but they didn't here. And then this is another thing with some time lost, time saved, because they actually end up almost losing the Koroks. And so you can see this is a very beginning kind of setup for the run of how they would do this. And then what is, I think, a very, very creative way of shooting the Koroks through. You'll see this in a sec. They use, once again, another auto build to attach them all together. And then they shoot this one up. And it's placed in such a way that it shoots up, runs out, and then goes through. And that's time. for a grand total of 3 minutes and 54 seconds. Yeah, really smart. Like that is a great way to shoot it up. You go up, and once the rocket runs out, it shoots through with the fan. Insanely satisfying. Like that was just beautiful way to shoot it through. And so that's a 3 minute and 54 seconds. So you might be thinking, okay, so if you have optimization of rockets, the line's good there. Maybe there's some time loss with the Koroks here. Like an ideal run would be probably around 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Yeah, it's already getting really quick. Like this is a very fast speed run. So here's a little spoiler. So all 3 of those runs were actually like submitted pretty late in the actual submission window. This next run was submitted like a couple hours after I made this available. Like genuinely, I was like, I saw this run and I'm like, oh, okay. We're just going to kill the run immediately. Like, oh, we're just going to get such a fast time that nobody's going to do this. Like nobody's going to be able to compete. And this is going to be just like a really, really boring run. Like a really boring recap of everything. It's like, okay, yeah, cool. I guess the whole thing about this is that somebody got a run that was so fast and then nobody else would get a run as fast as that. It was a 2 minute... crazy, right? So this is a 3 minute and 54 second run right here by Scotty. But this run by Dynotech was 2 minutes and 56 seconds. I saw it and I was like, oh, nobody's beating this. I was like, all right, cool. Like, back it up. We're not going to have a world record history here on stream. No way. I was like, we're actually like fine. Now the thing is too, is that was submitted a couple hours after everything opened. I'm not going to show you that run. I'm not going to show you the 2 minute and 56 second run. And the reason why, because 17 minutes later, they submitted another one, which was 2 minutes and 31 seconds. They saved like over 20 seconds of time, like their next run. I'm like, what happened here? Oh, they just outdid themselves. So watch this, a 2 minute and 31 second run. This is, I kid you not, the second submission I ever got. Here, I'll yeah, this should be good. All right, so look at this. Look at this. So they already have it all ready, right? The thing they didn't use was the auto build with the Korok, so they spend some time actually like putting this on. But look at this. They have rockets on the glider immediately. A ton of rockets going up and going forward. And then they use rockets while they're on the glider. Like Dynotech has the actual tech here, where they, rather than just, okay, cool, like we're just like, taking this along, hopefully it goes as fast, they speed it up actively with more and more rockets while they're on the glider. And, fun fact, there's no steering stick involved in this run. The reason being, a steering stick, now you might think, okay, you can steer it, you can put it different places, you can control everything. No. A steering stick is actually not fast at all. The other thing is they have a speed up boost. Now obviously the speed up boost is like, okay, it's like okay, maybe that's not like a vanilla speed up boost here, right? Which is like, eh. But the fact is they have speed up boost. This run takes 2 minutes and 30 seconds. So if they need to run anywhere, they're saving time just by running fast. So they have a speed up boost with their just like a ×3 food. So then they actually can just like walk fast when they need. And they keep using rockets here. Now the other thing is that they're not only using rockets to go forward, they're also using it to go up. So they angle the rockets up and also forward. just diagonally here. So you can see it actually boosts them towards the third Korok while also using the fans. Like, insane. This run is actually just stupid. It's so fast. And by the way, this is not the fastest one we're going to see. This is early on in the speed run. Like, spoiler alert. This is actually slow compared to the next ones that you're going to see. These are these strats. Reuses this again because, you know, as we've determined in the past couple runs, that the third Korok, after getting it, you don't actually need to use a new auto build because it's already just faster to have this current one. Misses the Korok grab there, some time save there, but this is insane. Another time lost there with Blue Nightshade. Attaches the rocket and then basically just goes through. Like, this is insane. Like, this is insane. And then use the strats to go slightly over and then through. Now, it doesn't go actually all the way through because this is actually... I didn't realize this. But this is actually some time save too. Now, it doesn't go through the rings. But technically, if we go back to the Google form here that I asked you guys, it goes through the coordinates that I set out of what considers through the ring. So they only need to turn a little bit. And I was like, all right. Like, that actually, I'll give you credit for this. We love technicalities here. So they ended up managing a 2-minute and 31-second run. 2 minutes and 31 seconds. Crazy. Actually crazy. Now, if you guys are wondering, Dynotech is a Tears of the Kingdom speedrunner. Most notably, they've done some any percent runs and also 100% runs in the game. So I see this run, by the way, the first day that I released the challenge. Consider me like, I'm like, oh, this might be like a cool video to have on my YouTube channel. By the way, subscribe if you're watching this. I'm like, this will be really cool. I'm excited. I see this run, and then I'm like, wow. I guess we just found the winning run the first day that the challenge was out. How am I going to tell you guys about this? Guys, there were no more submissions that were faster than this for the next 3 full days. I was like, all right, cool. Like, the run's already cooked. I should have chosen, like, I was thinking, I like messaged one of my editors, Kat. I was like, all right, maybe I gotta like change up the challenge a little bit. Like, maybe I have it be like only 2 Koroks, and then I specifically be like, okay, this is how we do the submissions. And I kid you not, Kat said this. She was like, just believe. No, just let them cook. Literally. No, let them cook. And I'm glad she said that. Because on the third day, the legend Nehru appeared. "30 seconds faster." How do you get 30 seconds? Like, I can understand like a minute here, maybe like a couple. Sorry. I mean, I can understand like a second here, a second there, right? Like maybe a little bit of some time save, maybe a little optimization. How do you get 30 seconds faster? So this is Nehru Accolade. This is Nehru Accolade. And once again, we're going to get a TV setup here, but like, it's kind of based, honestly. Like, if you don't have a TV setup, like, this is OG speedrunning. I'm telling you right now. If you're not like doing like fraps, like unregistered Hypercam 2, like to Trans Dreamscape, like, what are you doing? Okay, like, what actually are you doing? We love the TV setup here. So you can see immediately, if you look to the top, you can see that there is speed up food still. And you're going to see a whole bunch of the strats that we've been talking about into this run. Okay. So immediately, look, just faster movement overall uses the same kind of glider that Dynotech was using. We're already like on our way to the second Korok, like 10 seconds in. Clean start. Super, super clean start. And using more rockets than Dynotech did. So a lot more clean, just appears, goes onto the glider like immediately. There could have been some more time save if they used what Scotty did, which was like add the actual Koroks to the auto build. But as you can see right there, let me rewind. While Nehru is in the air, takes the Korok off of the glider, and then attaches the Korok to the second one. There are 3 different ways that you can actually have the dialogue start for the Koroks, right? In order for you to actually get the Korok and move it, you need to talk to it, and it'll say, hey, my friend is over there, bring me to my friend. The first way is just going up to it, pressing A. The second way is using Ultra Hand on it and trying to move the Korok itself. The third way is attaching something to the Korok. So while they're mid-air, they take the first Korok and they attach it to the second Korok, which starts the dialogue. And by the time that the dialogue is over, the glider is right next to both Koroks and already attached, which means they don't have to spend more time attaching the Koroks together because it's already happened. They take, once again, the second glider with the second auto build. They shoot it, they go, and it's up. Like, this is just insanely fast. The tech is crazy. And they keep using the rockets. Now, this is the strategy that is going to dominate the speedruns for the foreseeable future. Like, this actual strategy of using the gliders and then the rockets on the glider is the way that things go. It is the fastest method of travel that we can see so far without glitches. And that's very important. No ABCs used, no rocket boarding, nothing. And they actually turn off, this is another time save here, they turn off the glider so they can make sure it's positioned exactly where they want it positioned. So once they're done talking to this Korok, they can just go immediately. Talk to the Korok there because, you know, time saved, time lost doesn't matter too much. They have the rocket already attached, and then now they're on their way. Now, they could have used a second rocket here, which would have been maybe slightly faster. But if you're already at 2 minutes and 6 seconds in, that's crazy. 3, 2, 1, and that's time right there. 2 minutes and 5 seconds. How do you get faster than that? Fast menuing, right? Yeah, it was the here's the strat. Thank you, Cigarettes, by the way. You're coming up, by the way. Right? So this, something I should probably mention here is, so they turn off. Here was a strat here that I was not able to mention because I was going with the position. But here it is. So they actually get off this this glider. They actually get off this glider while the rocket is going. So the rocket is still on there. Which means that when they actually take the third Korok, they don't have to put a new rocket onto the glider. It's already there. So they get shot up. Rather than have to take out a new rocket, it's already on the glider to go. Yeah, the rocket timer decayed a little bit there, but that was like, that is a insane strat to do. Like, this was very, very well thought out. Obviously, I see this one, and I'm like, God damn. I'm like, shoot. How's anyone going to beat this one now? My goal with this was to be like, okay, people, like, figure out strats, they change it, everything. I'm like, God damn it, dude. Guys, this was not the only 206 rounded up submitted. Let me introduce you to another player in the game. Now, I want to say, Dynotech lowered Dynotech started the bar right there of 2 minutes and 30 seconds. That was actually the last Dynotech submission. Dynotech was like, I'm dropping this. I'm good to go. Like, I got this in the bag. Nehru comes out of nowhere. 30-second time save. And you're going to remember Nehru. Because Nehru will be involved a lot. Then a third player enters. They're actually in chat right now. Hi. Sicarus Dag. A third player enters. Here it is. Okay. Now this is a slightly slower run, but you're going to see really fast that Sicarus was built different. Because Sicarus is using some pretty quick strats. Number one, the auto build. The auto build automatic attachment right there. Insane strat. An extra fan. And a faster mount onto the first glider. Now there are some like small time loss here and everything. Namely getting the second Korok right here. But insane run. I don't know how you guys did this. Like, I don't know how you guys managed to make this go so fast. But here's the other, right? So once again, uses the auto build strat to get both of the Koroks on there. Uses less rockets, but still pretty good. Yep, that was crazy. Is the language change faster too? I'm not sure. Sicarus, you're in chat right now. Was the language change like just your language, or was that specifically like Russian is faster in Korok speak? Talking to the Korok saves. Okay, so talking to the Korok saves 2 text boxes over the Ultra Hand attachment. Oh, good to know. Okay, it's faster if you Ultra Hand the Korok, but not if you talk to it. Gotcha. Russian's the same. All right. Hi, Nehru. So yeah, basically uses the same strat here of using the rockets to get up to the third Korok as well. And that's... I don't know if you guys saw that strat, but I thought that one was, like, really cool. Like actually. Do you see this? The stabilizer? Totally intentional, definitely. Hey, let me give you some style. Yeah, let me give you some style points here. Let me like genuinely. Hey, this was cool because this actually stabilized your glider and made it a more consistent run. Like it's a stabilizer. If you don't know what this this Zonai device does, it makes it so whatever your build is, it'll stay on one plane. So if it won't tip over, it won't fall, it stays there. And so this managed to land on such a way that it actually kept the glider just like on the hill. So then when Sicarus ends up getting the last auto build for the 3 Koroks, the Koroks are able to just detach and then go on to the glider. Right, and then takes the last rocket to shoot right through the rings. And that was 206. That was 206. The sideways rocket, in my opinion, through the ringed ruins was a pretty big brain strat. I like that one a lot. It added, it subtracted like a decent amount of time, and it was pretty good. Sycris actually ended up beating their own time immediately afterwards. The next day, gets more runs, ends up beating their time. Yeah. So the amount of time now that it takes to collect all 3 Koroks and then shoot it through the Kakariko Ring Ruins, I kid you not, 2 minutes and 4 seconds. Did anyone expect the run to get that low? I didn't. Yeah, ridiculous. So this one's basically the same run as the previous one, but it's just done slightly faster, right? So this is a more optimized kind of gig where the second Korok grab is a little bit faster. The third one's a little bit smoother. It just kind of like, you know, it smooths this all out. As you can see right here, does the talking to the Korok strat, apparently because it's slightly faster than ultra handing it. There's a trade-off there of like, do you get the Koroks already attached together, or do you actually do the text box? And now the trade-off there is because if you don't have the auto build like this, then ultra handing doesn't make sense. Like it's just faster to talk with the text box. But if you do, then sorry. Let me rewind that. Yeah, if you have the auto build like this, it is faster to do the text boxes. But if you don't, it's faster to actually have the ultra hand with the second Korok there. So it's kind of like a little bit trade-off of like, what do you want to do during your run? And it's, you know, a little bit faster. Yeah, this is Sycris. It does the same thing, but you're not gonna see an as cool landing right there because they have to take the glider out of the air and then put it back onto the hill. So a little bit of some time lost there as well. But the reason why the stabilizer is there is specifically so the Koroks don't fall off of the hill, which we saw earlier in the runs. So cool. Takes the rocket again, goes to the side, and shoots right there. And so this is the challenge beaten in 2 minutes and 4 seconds. Now, obviously, Nehru's not going to take that, right? Like you can't have someone drop the time by 30 seconds and then just expect them to stay there and be like, nah, I'm good. So Nehru comes in and is like, that time, 2:04, slow. I'm going to beat it in 2 minutes and 2 seconds. Now, we saw some time save there. Mainly in the way that the Koroks were, done in, like the way that like the glider was brought down to the hill. Like there's some time save that's definitely needed. It was just built different here. Like actually built different. So does the same exact strat before, but saves 4 seconds on their own time. Not to let Sycris win this challenge. Yeah, there is audio chat. It's just so guys, we're watching a TV monitor here, okay? Like if you're expecting 4K gameplay that you hear the split audio. Wait. It's the space bar. It's the classic one. Right there. Awesome. But they do the same strat where they take the ultra hand versus the auto build, right? So the main strats that Nehru and Sycris have between each other is that Nehru specifically is using ultra hand to get that second Korok, and not having the auto build get the Koroks and attach it automatically. Reason being is that if you are fast, this is what I'm seeing as a third-party observer. If you are very fast at the Ultra Hand on the second Korok, then that's probably a faster strategy than actually getting the auto builds to attach automatically to your Zonai device. The Zonai device takes some time. There's a pause between detaching and then having the Koroks attached to the new one. Right there, and uses, once again, the really cool strat of having the half rocket to shoot the Korok through the ring. Now, there's not much of a difference here other than, like, just cleaner runs, better menuing, missing the Ultra Hand once, but there's really not much more clear than just going faster. This is impressive. And then goes to the side and right through, which is done in 2 minutes and 2 seconds. It's not just a race now between two speedrunners. It's not. 2 minutes and 2 seconds. Crazy, right? Not just a race between, oh, who can beat it. Now we're getting to, like, who can get sub 2 minutes? Because we started this whole thing with a sub 5 minute run. Who can get sub 2 minutes first? Now it's personal. Yeah, it's actually like, now they're actually like taking the boxing gloves and they're like, all right, like, I hate you, but like personally. Yep. Now they're like, I hate your face and how it looks. So, not to be outdone, Sycris also submits a 2 minute and 2 second run. Oh, he's the Korok with the backpack. He needs. Oh, yeah, I forgot he included this audio. Oh, he's the Korok with the backpack. He needs to reach his friend. Thank you. All right, he waits. All right, and he does once again, he does the auto build strat. So you can see that. The time it takes for auto build to take the Korok onto the glider, it might be a little bit slower than actually taking the Ultra Hand with the Korok. Now, the difference is 2 text boxes versus the difference is 2 text boxes versus the time it takes the Korok to get onto the auto build. Like, the time we're talking about here is not actually like in seconds. We're talking about sub-second speed. This is 2 minutes and 2 seconds. You can see that the jump off of the glider was a little bit faster, taking the Koroks with the second glider. And the problem now is that the Koroks were a little bit too far apart. So this is the time save that could get Sycris to that sub 2 minute mark. It is close. Both Nehru and Sycris have some amount of time save in their runs that can put either of them, the sub 2 minute marker. Like, this is insane. It's just a matter of, like, not when it happens, but who gets it. Right? And look at that. Sycris does the same thing that Nehru does here. With the rocket. They get the half rocket here, where they take the glider, half rocket, so they already have that boost getting into the ring at the end. Now, some delay there as well. Talking to the Korok could have that time save. Now, if they have all of that together, they could get sub 2 minutes. Right, so they use that last part of the rocket, and they use one more rocket here as well, but just misses, and then goes right through. through. Insane. Now, I'm going to tell you guys this. Like the fact that they actually completed this run was ridiculous. They are faced off against the ruined wall here. And as you can see, there is a little bit, a tiny bit of the ruins missing, and they shoot right through it. Expertly shut off the rocket and take the Koroks through. Insane steering. They had some time save here. They had some time save. Some of the menus, some of the lines that Nehru had, some of the mistakes that Sikaris had, both of them could be improved. The question is, who would get at sub 2 minutes? How do you save 3 full seconds from this run? Let me show you how. Nehru finds the line and gets a 1 minute 59 second run. Right, takes the Korok, puts under, and jumps while shooting the bow. Already some time save. Already some time save. Better menuing. Faster positioning. Good line to the second Korok. I still can't believe that we actually made it past like 2 minutes. Yeah. Has the Falcon Bow, which means that they actually shoot their arrows faster. Attach the Korok here. This is the dominant strategy now. Having the Koroks attached to the auto build in the auto build is slower, definitively, than using Ultra Hand. Now you have to master 2 more text boxes, but still, this is the faster way to go. There are more rockets on this glider, and it is much faster. The menuing's precise. Like, this is an insane run. This is crazy. Like, there is, like, no better way that you can optimize this. Like, this is definitively ridiculous. I mean, just look, like, I'm going to show you this whole thing. Like, yeah, you have the quick shot all the way up. The positioning of Link matters so much here, too, of where the glider actually goes. Glider doesn't fall down. Look at this. Goes right next to the Korok. Now, here's another time save that I have not mentioned yet. The reason they actually land not onto the Korok here and actually a little bit farther away is that if you land onto the Korok, as you can see with the previous run with Sikaris, that if you land too close to the Korok won't talk to you for a little bit. So you actually have to go back and forth. So they have to land the glider in such an optimum spot that they don't fall off of the hill, but then also get it close enough where they don't walk too far. Nehru hits it, starts turning to the right. A lot earlier than before, and time. 1 minute, 59 seconds. Clean! The first sub 2 minute run. I can't believe we got to this part. I thought this would be like maybe 3 minutes per average on run, but somehow these strats just became so insane. You might think, what? We can't get better. I did say it was the first sub 2 minute run, didn't I? There are more! And this is where we get submission times in. because a lot of this was like a little asynchronous, you know, like maybe someone set a record here, but then someone set it before. There's, you know, run here, run here, run here. We have now gone through 2 weeks of submission. It's taken so many attempts, hours upon hours, to get to sub 2 minutes. And now, we are a day before the competition ends. The competition ends March 19th at 9 p.m. Pacific time. This is March 18th at 9 p.m. So we have less than 24 hours until the submissions close, until the deadline when the winner is chosen. So who beats Nadru? Who beats Nehru? Who? Like, how do you beat 1 minute and 59 seconds? Well, the only person that beats Nehru is Nehru with a 158. Like, how? Like, the only one that can do it is Nehru. Like, what are you doing here? Like, look at this. Cleaner, faster, better. Like, this is the run. Like, the only person to beat Nehru is Nehru. I gotta show this off. I just gotta show off, like, just how ridiculously insane this is. Better pathing, better menuing. Like, do you see the difference? I'll be real, I don't. How do you save a full second off of this other than, like, your line? They're playing out of their mind. Yeah, they are insane. Like, just look at that. They like, here's the other thing. Rather than use a bow and arrow to shoot the glider, they use a spear. They use a spear, which is faster than shooting a bow. Barely. They have to shoot the bow, like, 2 times during the run. But they got that long stick. The actual chosen one here. But it is the fast way to go. They shoot it there because, well, it's slower to do it with the spear there. Because otherwise, the only way to stop that is to jump attack or turn around. And so actually shooting it with a bow is a little bit faster. Talk to the Korok. Put it onto the contraption. Shoot the final remain of the rocket. And what's the coolest thing about this last part is that the rocket they use will change. There you go, in time. You either go up, you go forward, or you go to the right with that rocket. Depends on your actual trajectory. And they got a good one right there. So that was the Korok challenge in 1 minute and 58 seconds. That is 24 hours before the submissions close. It's insane. So the day of, the submission, right? A couple hours. I kid you, like a couple hours. I want to say this is 2 hours before the submissions close. 2 hours. We are talking submissions close at 9 p.m. Pacific time. At 7 p.m., 2 hours before the submission, we get another submission. And this time, it's not Nehru. It's not Sycarus. It's not Dynotech. A new challenger approaches. And you've noticed that the strategy is pretty optimized at this point. We kind of know how to do this really fast. Guys. Enter Poor Man. who gets a 158 as well, tying Nehru. But you'll see something a little bit different about this run. This run isn't like all the other runs. Because the only way to truly change the meta is to find a different line. First off, yeah, sick fit. Second off, do you recognize this place? Because I don't. This isn't the Korok that everyone grabs to start with. I'm going to let this choose. I'm going to let you guys see this for yourself. Look at this. Uses the auto build strat and then gets a completely new contraption with a bajillion rockets. And look how insane this vehicle is. What is this? What is this? Goes to a second Korok. We still haven't seen this other Korok yet. This is a completely different new Korok than all the other ones. Like, what is happening? Uses a second auto build. And you're going to see that this is just... Guys, I need to prep you for this, right? I was going through the Discord when this was discovered, and Poor Man showed this runoff. Nehru was aghast. Look at this. How does this thing function? Watch this. Yeah. This is the craziest game exploit I have seen in a long time. I forgot this existed. There are ultra light rails that you can acquire in shrines in Tears of the Kingdom. And if you specifically put them in such a way that you can propel them forward with a fan, they go. And you can even see this. You can even see this. That whole section, Poor Man failed. Like, that was like 3 seconds of time save, or that was 3 seconds of time loss that Poor Man just couldn't attach the Koroks to. So this is a 158 with a ton of time save. Like, look at that. This rail strategy is nuts. And the way you control it is through these ultralight rails, all stacked up against each other, and a fan. Like, how do you... This is ridiculous. Like, there is no other strategy. Time. I saw this run, and I couldn't believe that anybody beat Nehru. This is 2 hours, by the way, before the actual submission. Yeah, I mean, look at this. Look at this first vehicle here. Look at this. Like, what? Like, that's crazy. What is this thing, man? What is this thing? My God. You're gonna make it. Okay, wait. Poor Man says. So Poor Man's in chat. You're gonna make a video about all of your speedrun progress. That's awesome. Yeah, the credit for the vehicles go to the wonderful engineers of Hyrule Engineering, r/Hyrule Engineering. That's awesome. Yeah, Poor Man, I cannot wait to see it. I really cannot. So this was a 158. 2 hours before submissions close. "30 minutes later." Not to be outdone. Your boy claps back. Nehru. Yeah, oh, we're still not done. Nehru gets a 157. There's 30 minutes late. We are 90 minutes out. 90 minutes. And Nehru somehow figures out how to save another full second. Like, this is ridiculous. By the way, John Stone, thank you so much for the raid. Appreciate it. Welcome in, John Stone. I hope you guys had a wonderful, fantastic, and amazing stream. We are, if you guys are curious what's going on, first off, John Stone, I hope you got some shinies. I hope you got all of the shinies. Today, a couple weeks ago, I challenged all of my viewers to do a speed run. You got nothing. Never mind. Maybe I should do your job because, you know, anybody can not get shinies on stream. You know, I'm doing that right now. So I challenged my viewers to do a speed run race. To do a speedrun race, specifically of getting 3 Koroks around the world of Hyrule and shooting them through the Kakariko Ringed Ruins. We're going over the submissions right now. This is somehow Nehru completed this challenge in 1 minute and 57 seconds. So get in, get your snacks, and chill as I tell you guys the speedrun history of this insane challenge. So this is Nehru going in optimum angle here towards the Korok. Literally the same run as before, but even faster. Like just tighter turns, tighter ultra hand, better mashing, moves during the cutscene there. Has both Koroks right next to the actual glider. Once again, uses the spear to hit the glider. This is 90 minutes. 90 minutes before the submission. Beating poor man out by a second. I love the quality, by the way. like you know a speedrunner is fast by like the quality of their actual speedrunning submission. That's important. Right, shuts it off, jumps, gets a little bit more air time, and saves. That's probably honestly where the time save came from. Is jumping off a little bit earlier and then mid-air ultra handing it while it's gliding a little bit farther. Like that was a perfect dismount. Perfect. And we're going to see the finish right here. Look at this. Look at this. Look how clean this is. Gets it. Knows they're on pace. Shoots up and then starts turning to the right. Right through this break. Really tight. And time. 1 minute and 57 seconds. Crazy. Crazy. 90 minutes before the submission. There is no way anybody's going to beat that. And congratulations, Nehru. Congratulations. Is what I would say if you were the winner. Because Nehru, I literally mean this, somehow, some way, poor man came back. Not with a 156. Not with a 155. But a flat 150. "16 minutes before the submissions are due. 16 minutes. Not only beats out Nehru by a full 7 seconds, but somehow manages to do it in the next hour of these submissions closing. Like, how? Like this is insane. This is crazy. There are 16 minutes left at the final hours. We got Poor Man coming in out of nowhere. Nehru trying to defend the title, and then Poor Man coming in with this run to win it all. 1 minute 50 seconds. Look at this. Look at this. Remember that insane vehicle? By the way, before we do this, I want to show you what Korok's Poor Man got here. Like, Poor Man's not getting the typical 1, 2, 3 Korok over here. Poor Man is getting like one. I believe it's. Let's see. This Korok is. Let me triple check here. I believe this Korok is this one. It's 1, 2, 3, and then this way. Like Poor Man's getting 1, 2, 3 go, not 1, 2, 3 go. Poor Man's getting 3 different. Start the shrine. Oh, this one? 1, 2, 3 go. That's what it is. Yeah. It's this one, this one, this one, and then into the ring. So rather than get these 3 that everyone are getting right here, Poor Man gets these 3 and then swings in like that. It's actually a faster line with this strategy. Just look at this run. Like, insane ultra hands. Insane. And uses the physics engine as, like, exploits the physics engine to do this. Now, if you're wondering if this counts as a glitch or not, look, oh, crazy. Stasis, and then just stops with the, it's ridiculous. This is allowed. This is considered within the physics engine, not an actual glitch. Like actually uses it. Sorry, it uses recall. It's stasis for this. Look at the time save here too. Like, there is this not only is a 150, but it could be faster. If you look at the splits. Here. Look at the splits. The sum of best at the bottom is 146. This could be a sub 150 with more time. Gets the second Korok. Puts it on the back. Sorry, gets the third Korok, puts it on the back. It's just so fast. Gets all 3 in 1 minute and 19 seconds. Like, the fact that the movement isn't even, like, perfect and still beats out Nehru by a full 7 seconds? Like, this is a flex. Like, oh, I could be faster, but I chose to procrastinate. And Poor Man makes it through. 150. Now, if you're wondering if it actually makes it through, Poor Man actually shows with the actual, like, recall line that it did make it through the Ringed Ruins, which is a creative way to show that it actually made it through. But that is the 150 and way to win it all. Right there. And what's a better way to win than the Koroks screaming for their lives as they go through the Ringed Ruins that fell from the heavens. So congratulations, Poor Man. Insane work. Actually insane. I want to give a huge shout outs to the to Eat Oreos, I Love Zelda, Scotty, Dino, Nehru, Sikaris, and Poor Man for fighting it out. Also, I think I want to show this from. There are more submissions as well, but those are the ones that I had the time to show. I did want to show one more. I think it was because of this intro in the video. I thought it was just like really fun. Hi, here's my run. I started this at 2 a.m. 3 hours before the commissions closed. Nah, I should just sleep. Nah, I still submit though. The more runs, the better for the video. You're lucky you're my streamer. God, I'm stupid. So this is a 4 minute and 25 second run. That, you know, goes all the way through with a classic, you know, a classic glider. But I just like I had to show this. It was just too funny. And that's what brings us to the second competition. That's what brings us to the second competition. Because there were 2 challenges simultaneously that were being submitted. Now the first one being the speed run. Who is the fastest? Turns out, Poor Man clutched it up 16 minutes before the end of the challenge. But the anything goes is just how stupid can we get this challenge to be? So let me show you guys your ridiculous submissions. Because what the hell, guys? What the hell? This is so fun. So I wanted to show you guys that. I want to one last thank you to literally everybody that has submitted. You guys are insane, and thank you for giving us like this insane stream. I have the best community. You guys are ridiculous, and it's so fun. Let me show you guys some of these submissions. Now, this might take a little bit longer than these, you know, the speedrun ones, and I cannot show you guys every single second of all of them because once again, some of you guys submitted videos that were like 5 hours long. You'll see that one though. That one's in here. So let me start with this, right? Let me show you guys a clip of how most of these submissions went. This one's by Crony. This is how most of your submissions for the Korok Dunk Challenge ended up going. Yep, that's pretty accurate so far. Loses the Zoan device, picks up with Ultra Hand, puts on the Korok, hits it, goes through. And just misses, just barely misses. It's just barely there, you know. Oh, so close, so close. Yep. So Mentroni, if you try harder next time, you might get it. Here's another one, which is the PointCrow basketball challenge. Apparently, welcome to my Korok basketball scouting program. Sorry for the bad quality. It was 12 p.m. By the way, beautiful quality. Hits the Koroks, and then oh, shoots her right through.
That's what she said.
Koroks ain't balling. Shoots it through the wrong hole. So, yeah, it's great. So I'm glad that you guys submitted not only your successes, but also a lot of your fails. There were a lot of your fails, by the way. We're going to go through the Anything Goes challenge. I want to say half of these actually completed the challenge. That one was by Exo. So thank you so much, Exolotl, for that. This one's by Jacob Is Today. And I can confirm this is an actual run. Okay? I want to let you guys know that this one actually finished. I expected less, to be honest. No. Like the speedruns, we're starting with the normal ones. Guys, we're starting with every single video that I'm going to show you about Anything Goes will get crazier and crazier. Like the speedruns, which started normal and kind of slow, it went to insane heights. You will not be disappointed. So first off, we got another TV setup. Ooh, beautiful. Love it. Love to see it, right? So
PointCrow or
yes.
Eric.
Hello.
Today we will be doing the Anything Goes Korok Ruin Challenge.
By the way, this video is an
I have
hour.
read the rules and done the things. So let us get to it. Unfortunately, I do not have enough auto build stone or whatever.
This is me. Hi, Jacob. No, guys. This is important. So I want to let you know that Jacob, ends up doing the run, in a more casual way. Uses, a balloon with a glider and attaches the Koroks to it, walks with the glider, doesn't get new auto builds or anything. Once again, doesn't have the auto build stone.
Mr. Korok.
Yep, and then adds the second Korok to it. Okay? Jacob's cooking here. By the way, I love the Dr. Stone figurine. Chemistry. So, makes it through. These are Koroks that are not even close to any of the other Koroks in the world. Like, somehow Jacob ends up finding some of the most out of the way Koroks that you can. I don't know why. This is just such a fun run to watch, because like takes a small break to try to build like a vehicle here for the Koroks rather than fly everywhere. Like this is like brings the Koroks. Like you could have just used the glider. I love the vision. All right, proceeds to then like travel over mountains with multiple different Korok devices. Gets a rock, right? Like one of the rocks that fall from the sky just acquires a rock. This is cinema. Almost gets crushed by a second, right? And then gets the third Korok with the rock. And you might be like, PointCrow.
Welcome to the plane of agony.
Thank you. I am also in agony. 12 minutes into the run, has the 3 Koroks. Actually, and not only that, builds a really cool contraption, like with the Koroks and the rocks. Like actually builds like a really cool vehicle with the rocks. So this was submitted to the Anything Goes run because I kid you not, for the next hour. Jacob, I mean this in the most loving way, proceeds to try to hit the Koroks through the ringed ruins. Right, by the way, runs out of material, so has to go back and refill the Zonai devices. Like, actually. And then tries to really just try new vehicles. There was no vehicle prep before this. Puts them together during the run.
Smite your friend, man.
And really just try. Cannot get all of them for the love of anything.
So as long as I do not control it, it might be okay.
It keeps trying. And tries to shoot through. This is not actually in the ring ruins yet. Like man had 3 Koroks in a dream. And look,
of course not. Of course not.
Like Mans is actually like fighting for his life to try to get these Koroks through the ruins. And it's all vibes. And keeps trying. And he's like this is the most determined run I have seen.
I'm gonna crash out.
Like it's an hour of this man trying.
Please.
And I think it's so awesome.
Mr. Crow. Koroks are forever my #1 enemy.
You can see like if you watch this whole thing, I will link all of these runs in a playlist, by the way, in the description of this video. When I make this a video, I encourage you all to just watch this man go from the happiest, wow, I can't wait to do this challenge, to like, just, he has been beat down. Like, the depression hits. Like, he is crashing out. He's like, at this point, it's not even about like trying to do the challenge. It's just the fact that he needs to finish it for himself. Like, it is the most beautiful poetic
Now,
run that I have seen.
Times.
He goes through every stage of grief that you can. Like,
Wild times to be raining.
Like, it starts raining. It starts raining. He's already failed this for 45 minutes. It starts raining, and he can't get back up to his friends. So he finally sets up. He finally sets everything up onto this little ledge. And he can't get it to turn to the right. You think you think it's going to actually hit, and then it just keeps not. It's like, please, someone let this man, like, please end it just for this guy. And finally, after an hour and 15 minutes, he gets it.
Well. Would you look at that?
And there's no celebration. It's just relief.
After so many struggles, and they're all dead, but after so many struggles, after so much time, I hope to God that this is valid. I hope it is. If it's
It's very valid. It's extremely valid, and it's a goddamn masterpiece. New personal best. World record in my heart. So, Jacob, thank you so much for sharing your struggles. Crazy. I did watch most of that hour, by the way. So yeah. The runs get crazier. By the way, in case it's like not obvious, remember all of these runs, because at the end of this, we're gonna vote on your favorite for the anything goes category, and whoever wins is in my opinion almost even better than the speedrunners, because some of the amount of effort that you guys put into this was crazy. So this is actually this was submitted as a 30-second run from Mediocre. It was a 30-second run, and I was like, huh, is anything goes category, how did you beat this in 30 seconds? Like, how are you so fast? Like, the actual speedrun record was 1 minute and 50 seconds, and there was a lot of time saved for that, maybe like around like 1:45. So how did you complete this in 30 seconds? So weird that you're starting the Koroks in the ruins. Like, I feel like we missed something here. Like, I was like, oh, the Koroks are there. How do we, and so you open the map and aw, you turn on the hero's path and there's a doodle. Oh, that's so cute. And what's that? That's wow, that's wow, that's crazy. Oh, that's me making out with Pepe the Frog. Like you, that's my tongue inside. Yep. So that's I don't even want to know how long it took you to make this. I truly do not want to know. Like how did you even it took you 2.5 hours? Oh my god. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. This is art they actually made. We'll probably show it. Like, I don't have the blanket in this room at this moment. Show the blanket. Let me see if I can find it. I like tucked it away because like I actually actually like a really comfy blanket, but it feels weird to like use it. So, all right, give me a second. Let me go find this blanket. Like at TwitchCon last year, they gave this to me. And I was like, I don't know how I feel about it. So, if you're curious, that's what that is. It haunts me. It haunts me. So that's great. That's great. That's great. All right, so let's get into the next submission here. And so this submission is kind of interesting. Because first off, this was from Banana Lad. This submission, one of the reasons I included this to show you is because by far, I mean this, by far, hey, I don't want to shame you too much. The worst quality video I have ever seen of Tears of the Kingdom. Like I'm telling you, we need like unregistered hypercam, here. Let me see if I can like do this proper. Let me like here. This is chat. This is important. I was like, come on, like this is it's exactly that. It's perfect. By the way, prepare the VOD to get muted there because that is copyrighted music, so we have to figure out that one for an edit. But yeah, it was just like the low quality, just beautiful, like insane. First off, they start like their Korok. You can't see. So what? You can't tell the difference between the Zonai devices. I'm so sorry for this. It's just like, so what is happening? Getting to the second Korok is pretty slow, so you can skip to 250 if you'd like. Oh, thank you. But I just it was so. He's not in the desert. He's not in the desert. So I actually I looked at the object map for this because I was curious where they were. They're actually not that far away. They are currently where was it? They're right over here. So they're actually closer than you think to the ruins. They actually start kind of close. But this ends up taking about 9 minutes for the run. Right? Yeah, it looks like it's the desert. Because it's like 2 pixels. It's a beach, guys. But they end up using, like, this is a very typical start to the run, right? They end up using, like, a air bike, put the Korok on. They end up getting the second Korok, you know. They have the classic color commentary. It's kind of beautiful. They go get the second Korok. Like, it's a pretty standard run, like, overall. There's not too much. Yeah, oh, they also pull a 2020 PointCrow by, like, running over some birds. I was like, yeah, honestly, that's pretty accurate. That's pretty valid. And then they get the third Korok and everything, and they do the classic glider setup like most people did, just to get up to the Kakariko Ring Ruins. Now, the thing is that makes this run different from all of the other runs is because they didn't do it with 3 Koroks. Now, at the start of this, I thought it would be really, really funny if somebody actually ended up getting like every single Korok in the game and putting it together. But there's actually like a couple issues with that, which makes it a little unfortunate. Because like you are only allowed 21 different things in Tears of the Kingdom to connect together, and there's actually more than 21 different Koroks, right? So there's a bunch of actually different Koroks here. I want to say like 50 something. There's 100. There's 100 Koroks. Yeah, there's 100 different Koroks that you can actually get and acquire. So it's you know, I was like, oh, that's actually like not doable. That kind of dang, that kind of sucks. So it's like, it's like whatever. But they did something that was pretty cool. They actually ended up doing something a little different. So I have my 3 Koroks. I could just try to end the run now. But you know what they say? Three's a company. I don't know if you see it yet. Yeah, give him a second. Give them a second. It's not the fastest speed run in the world, so you know, build on potato. Three's a company. 14 is a crowd. So they actually, you can barely see it, but like there are 14 backpack Koroks on this device. I was like, oh, you actually like individually got each Korok and then put them onto your device here. Oh, okay, cool, interesting. Like, and then they proceed to then, you know, take every single one of them and then fly them through the ruins. Thanks for watching. So I thought it was pretty cool because, you know, getting more than 21 Koroks, getting all of the Koroks in the game, like, that's just, like, impossible. Like I was like, okay, nobody can do that. But it was really cool that they did this. I was like, oh, that's so sick. Like, hell yeah. Pretty cool. The next one is, this one was, so if you thought the hour-long submission was a long one, welcome to TT Kaboom's 3.5 hour long submission. Three and a half. Keep in mind, I have to review the submissions. Do you think I have infinite time? Like, what is... I saw this, and I was like, my brother in Bear, you have to be kidding me. So obviously, I watched it.
Welcome back to Epic Gaming. Whoa. So we're here today with Sir Korok. How do you feel?
So TT Kaboom does an insane version of this run.
So we're going to be sending this guy and 2 other lucky contestants over to this place in Kakariko Village.
You might immediately notice that he is Not even close.
Oh,
Not even close.
This is so cringe.
Not even close.
So we've got a contestant from the Gerudo region, and another from the Akala region. The way this pickup works is from here in the Hebrew region, we're bringing this guy down to here to meet his fellow contestant. And then we're bringing those two all the way up to the Akala region to meet their final contestant.
TT Kaboom finds the 3 farthest Koroks from the actual Kakariko Ringed Ruins and takes them all the way around the world and then into, like, it takes them all the way around the world and then into the ring. Guys,
And then
this
they
is
go head to head
a
together.
3.5 hour long video,
We-
full commentary of TT Kaboom taking all 3 Koroks around the world.
Yeah, and they just sank.
Like, here. If you need to be convinced of quite literally anything about this man's,
Believe it or not, I do have a life.
I just have to say, if you have to preface that with your run, I don't know if that's true. Guys, I'm not crazy, but no, guys. I'm not insane, I promise. I know it might seem like it. 3.5 hours. Insane. So the thing is do you guys remember Jacobs today, like their submission where it took them an hour and everything? So fun fact, TT Kaboom actually gets all 3 Koroks by about 1 hour and 22 minutes into the run.
I'm trying to learn how to edit so I can edit for the button mashers.
Clearly didn't edit this one, but doesn't work, don't matter. So gets all 3 Koroks by the 1 hour and 22 minute mark. there is another two hours of this. 2 hours. You may be like, PointCrow, what do you mean? How does it take an hour and a half to get from one side to the bottom to here, and then another 2 hours to get from here to the Ringed Ruins? It wasn't enough for TT Kaboom to actually just put it through the ruins. No. Let me just show you.
Another bridge.
Like the amount of effort
I really hope.
that TT Kaboom is putting into this.
Cannot go through.
Like he goes through the same character arc that
That's
Jacob
like
does.
the best possible thing that.
Like, look at this. My brother and Bear. You have the Ascend rune. You don't need to be climbing. like what is this? And you'll see exactly why, right? Because they spend hours building this contraption.
It's just saying no.
This contraption, you can see they're trying to take a vehicle and drive the vehicle through the ruins. There's no flying involved. Making a car.
Oh my god.
This is like attempt number 50. Look at this chat. he ends up
Oh my
breaking the entire thing.
No.
I fear for this man's life. Like,
Oh my god.
you can see the amount of denial.
It does.
And so rather than give up, TT Kaboom adapts, advances, overcomes, and builds a new
And just
platform of
drive
gliders.
and just fall. Why does Tears of the Kingdom need a weather cycle? Why can't
Falls into the same rain
just
trap
always
as
be
Jacob.
be driving through the ring? Okay. Bye bye. Oh. Oh my god. No.
This is Oh, but look at this, guys, look at this. Puts it all back, tries again.
Okay.
I had to see this man do it
Okay.
so many times. Look at this.
Take 4. Hi guys, welcome back to Korok
I will spoil this for you. Take 4 was not the last take.
driving. Today, we are sending these 3 through the ring. Meow. Come on. Okay. Take 5. Hi guys, welcome back to epic Korok driving time. Today, these 3 are going through the ring.
The ring.
Doom. Come on, guys. Get rid of it. With okay, take 6. Hi guys, welcome back to epic Korok driving through dangerous stuff time, where we have the ring.
The ring
Of doom.
of doom.
Okay, come on, guys. Go through. Yay! Does that count? I'm gonna say it counts. Let's go!
It's not even, once again, 3.5 hours. It's not, yeah, we did it. It's like, that count. I mean, yeah, it sure did. Yeah, no, it's good. Yeah, no, that totally counts. Yeah. The ring of doom. Like, genuinely, man takes 2 hours to do this, to drive through the ring. Insane. TT Kaboom, you are built different. Like, actually insane. So, you know, not to be outdone, but
You don't need a
we get dude, I get another submission that is 3 hours long. Chat. Two hours and 45 minutes.
reach your friend. You're freaking fine.
No, I want to shout out Who's Your Girl? Who's Your Girl? Oh, it's Who's Your Girl for sure. I want to shout out Who's Your Girl for actually putting chapters into your submission here. And the main thing I want to like show here, like the challenge of this is really cool. Like, I really like what you did here. I'll show you what Who's Your Girl did. But I really personally like what you named the chapters of timer trouble, travel and testing, Korok trapped in more wood. F lasts for 40 minutes. and then practicing. And then I'm gonna cry. This is a very, what I've learned, shared experience between a lot of people with this challenge of having the idea, wanting to do it, and then realizing, oh my God, this is insanely difficult. And then not ever giving up. Like look at this. Like the first 30 minutes is figuring out the timer, by the way. like beautiful. Actually beautiful.
Oh man, we're in the clear. I can't believe it just freaking disappeared. That was
It's beautiful. So let me show you, like, I will show you guys some of this. But specifically, what Who's Your Girl tries to do is this seesaw. Because this TT Kaboom was not the only person saying, oh, that thing in the sky, I want to drive through it. What compels you to do this? Like, that's such an awesome thing. It didn't not work there. Like, it's close enough.
I'm not counting that.
I would count it. That's the thing. That worked. That actually worked.
I will count that though. You know, it still counts. He may not have gone flying off into the sunset, but it still freaking counts.
It's beautiful.
Wait. Maybe it'll take the entire thing with him.
This is beautiful. It does not, by the way. It does not.
Ta-da! Alright. We did it. I'm gonna go get Mikey his treats. Be right back.
Perfect. Yeah, so, by the way, this is not the last that you're going to hear of Who's Your Girl. If you thought that was a lot, Who's Your Girl submitted 3 times, and each of them is longer than an hour. Crazy. So this is not the last that you're going to hear of Who's Your Girl. Because the ideas that she had were just insanely creative. And the dedication that she had, I don't know where you get that from, but can I have some of it? Oh my God. So, we actually get another submission from Nerd Cambot.
You all know PointCrow. Well, I hope you know PointCrow. PointCrow recently put out a challenge to his viewers called the Korok Dunk Challenge. And since of course I'm an upcoming Zelda YouTuber, I had to give it a shot. So with every good challenge, we first gotta start off with the
plan
of the day is to get auto build. I do not have auto build. I have played this game for what? I have played this game for 50 hours. That is
So joining like Oreos of like never really like not playing the game too much before doing this challenge, like we have Nerd Cambot here. Like, this is awesome.
We got auto build. I don't know why I'm just getting auto build after this game being out for almost 2
The
years,
plan
but
is
chat,
simple.
let's go.
So there is, I don't have all of the time to show all of everything. This is a very well like written and showed video. I am going to go directly to the attempt because the idea here is crazy. Not only does Nerd Cambot like do the challenge, but they do it in such a beautiful way.
Time for our official run at the challenge. Ready? Right as I grab him, the run starts. In 3, 2.
Yeah, they're in
1.
chat right now. Chat, say hi to Nerd Cambot.
Downriver. Okay, this is exactly what I need. Actually, this is exactly what I need. All right, all right.
You know,
all right,
ends up
so
taking the
what we're gonna do,
Korok to, you know, this place, and then builds a contraption. You might recognize this.
Chat, you know what we're gonna build for these Koroks? It's a little something called the electric chair. That is what we're gonna build for these poor little guys.
So not only is he doing the challenge, he is actively torturing the Koroks.
The electric chair. This is gonna be so bad. This is gonna be funny. Hey, look, Korok, I reunited you with a friend. I know it's not your friend, but it is a friend. All right. How many volts of electricity is going into their bodies? Now, how many watts can a human withstand
Like,
before they,
The
you know, perish?
This is a
I need to
beautiful
reach my
conversation.
I'm sorry, Koroks, but you will probably never reach your friend.
How many electricity? Okay, so like about 100 volts through the body. For AC, obviously. But like what current though? That's at times a current. I shouldn't. I'm on a list now. Okay. Anyways.
Ever again. This is your last straw. I'm sorry. Why have we legit got chat researching how much electricity it takes to kill a human?
This is what you guys do, by the way.
We have to see how much they can withstand, and then we'll see how much we're putting into the Koroks and see if the Koroks should would be able to survive or they won't. I mean, I don't.
Yeah, this
think
is
they'll
like
be
the
able to
equivalent of
survive,
like
but,
like how to
just fine.
how to dispose of a body.
With the power of 17 shock emitters, that produces 17 million megawatts, which could potentially produce enough power to power a large city or even an entire region. And we are putting that much power into 3 Koroks.
Like, why are you doing the math on this?
This is great. This is where we're going to be shooting it from, chat. We were all ready to go. Our electric chair was officially in place. All we had to do was build the platform. Oh.
Everyone, I kid you not, everybody that gets to the Kakariko Ringed Ruins ends up doing this. Like they end up always taking hours.
No, please. I was so close.
It is awesome.
Yes. I got it. Yes. Okay. No. No, our chair. No.
How long did this take? Oh, it's the timer's up here. An hour in. Hour and a half in.
Yes. It made it through. It made it through.
Cinema.
What?
Hour and a half in.
This game is so boring.
With my VODs, I was streaming for 7 hours.
I don't understand, dude.
3 days later.
7 hours? Oh, here it is.
It's done.
Chair in.
Chat.
Koroks locked.
The electric chair is done.
It's
The
beautiful.
electric chair is done. It's done.
Fully capable with a launch pad as well. Rocket boosters. Like, this is the Korok space program. But with a little
and gentlemen.
bit of a darker twist.
Electric chair. It's taken us 2 hours to get this thing set up and ready. Here we go. Electric chair. Please.
And just makes it. Just makes it.
That is time. Oh, it went through. It went through.
Up there for one of the
Let's
longest
go.
submissions.
Let's go.
One of the longest times of 2 hours
yes.
and 9 minutes.
Yes. Why was it it was underwhelming. I don't even care, dude.
It went. That's. Not even close to under. That was beautiful. That was cinema. Cinema. Beautiful. I did see a lack of you know, I'll ding you a little bit there for the lack of shock emitters on the chair. You know, I wanted to see more electricity on it. But beautiful. Beautiful execution. And if you thought that was the only person the only person actually torturing Koroks, we have a
Nope.
a crucifixion
You can stay right there.
from Who's Your Girl.
For the
Back
love
at
of
it
God,
again.
can frickin' hit, please. Did we go? Are we free?
In the most iconic way. Oh my god. And hey, Who's Your Girl took only an hour for that one. But let me play it again. Let me play it again. Put the Koroks on a cross. Like, what?
For the love of gosh, can frickin' hit, please.
By the way, I love how you put them on a crucifix and then you say for the love of gosh. I just think that's like iconic. Like you're going like really far in the deep end on one thing, but then on the other it's like that's a little bit too much. Like, no, I'm good.
Did we go?
Beautiful execution indeed. Beautiful execution. Yeah, we can't be committing blasphemy now. Oh, that's too much. That's too much. Oh, now that was awesome. Who's Your Girl? That was awesome. Yeah, the devious smile. I have to say, this next one though is one of the most creative things that I saw submitted, and oddly enough, actually one of the fastest. Now, why wasn't this in a speedrun? Well, it was actually a little bit slower than the 5 minutes, but in about 7 minutes, in 6 minutes and 42 seconds. Beautiful thumbnail, by the way. By Quincy.
Hello, people of Croatia. And
I'll let Quincy debut this one. But 6 minutes and 42 seconds, and a little bit of an odd setup.
hello, people of Croatia, and of course, Eric. I'm going to be doing the Korok challenge today and using a Galaxy S3 Frontier watch, I think it's called, and my 3DS. So, as you can see here, when I move my joystick, I'm moving the game. And when I move left, I'll go left and right when I'm swiping on my watch.
Like, what?
Not fun to say.
How did you do this?
Works mostly, kind of. So, let's just talk to this guy and start the time, which I think is immediately when you talk to this guy.
Like, it's not only like
maybe
the
when you
skills
interact
to
with
make
him
this happen,
the first time with this,
but then
I'm not actually
the fact
100%
that you
sure.
completed it
I already
in
have
less
a
than
couple
7 minutes.
of, things set up. This is the one that I've decided that we're going to use for this run. I really hope it works out. But oh my god, it's so slow. It's a wing with a few fans, a searing stick, which we'll get rid of later.
Like,
and some
actually,
rockets.
like, genuinely,
So let's put
the
this,
funniest thing about this is that
Korok
they're
in the front
doing
of this and
the
get ready
actual
to, go pick his
speedrun
friends
strats
to
here.
dunk 'em. All right, and I also have all of the
I wonder why it's so
Koroks kinda
slow.
marked out already on my map.
How do you even put this
Just
together?
3 of them, of course, like the challenge.
Yeah, I can get a baby in a blender. Like, I understand how this thing works, you know? Like, here, let me put the wires back in. Sorry, I disassembled it, like, really quick. Yeah, like, I can make this thing work, you know? Like, I got that. But, like, how do you put that on a 3DS and a smartwatch?
Calls for. They're very point A to point B without any interruptions in the way, just to keep it simple.
Oh, it's definitely streaming from PC. Yeah, that's how you get
mostly
this too.
because turning with this
For sure.
watch is not that easy.
Like,
You
this
also
is
do,
definitely
like,
the
there's a
display. It's
ton
not
of
running on the
delay,
3DS. I'm assuming
between
this is the
each turn.
display. And then this is
which
connected to the
isn't
PC as
too
well.
bad
But that's awesome.
to deal with mainly with the route that I've got because we just go there.
My brother and Bear, you don't
And,
need a route. Like this is it. What?
pick a
What?
line and go.
Like
Although
what is
we're
this?
Almost at a battery here. How close are we? That's not too bad. I think if
Oh, we're almost out of battery. Like what is this? Opens your menu? Like
pick a line and go. Although we're almost at a battery here. How close are we? That's not too bad.
like I love how you
think
check your
if we
map.
just
Like you've done this
pull
before. This is
ridge
not
here
your
and then
first
kinda
try.
Nosedive near the guy. We should make it. Near our little Korok, who's just.
Can I
right
answer
in
questions in
front of us.
Discord later. If you have questions,
But yeah, I mean,
please,
we should
please
be
ask
fine.
Quincy. Like
Yeah,
this isn't.
so
This
this
is
is
ridiculous.
pretty after you.
I don't even like have words.
All right.
Beautiful, beautiful. By the way. I don't know what this word. I think this is OBS crashed. Sorry,
Okay. Well, nothing's doing anything.
dude. The fact that like, oh, the DS, your DS crashed. Sorry,
Nice.
you're covering up.
Just.
Your 3DS crashed.
No.
Like, dude, I would be surprised, but of course it did. You're running Tears of the Kingdom on your 3DS and a smartwatch. The fact this works at all is crazy.
Get back to it. Keep talking, buddy.
Like, how do you do this? And not only that, it's like an
And
actual.
we're going to grab our little fellas again.
Yeah, not even a new 3DS or 3DS XL. It's just like a
And-
regular 3DS. Like the fact that you're also doing
And-
the genuine
All right,
speedrun
can you get out of
route
the way?
with
And
the
attach it
glider,
right
the
to front.
fans, the rocket, and then
There we
like,
go.
like
Alright, so
how
now
do you
we just
even
pull out our swords? Give it a good smack.
how do you even have the dexterity to do this?
And up we go. So now we just have to do our best to guide
the
it
screen
in the
delay's really
direction
funny.
of the dunk, and hope that we make buckets. And it's actually looking good. Oh my. Okay.
And time.
We actually did it. I've been at this for like 2.5, 3 hours. This is incredible.
Yeah, I
Oh
can't even
my
imagine. It's
gosh,
only
finally.
3 hours.
I'm so done with you guys. Literally, get out of here. Get out of my face. You two, get out of here. What are you talking about?
It's just at the end of any single long run, you always have the runner just be like, "Yeah, get these guys out of my head. Like, get these guys out of my vision, please." Oh, that's crazy.
All right, Eric. Thanks for watching. Bye, chat.
Bye, Quincy. That's awesome. OZL helped with the idea. God, that's so cool. That's so cool. I am in awe that not only you made this work, but you actually did this and completed the challenge. And then even on top of that, you did it in 7 minutes. You know who didn't do something in 7 minutes? Who's your girl?
Rotate you. Thank you.
With another 35-minute video. Give me a second, guys. But new PB from Who's Your Girl? Right, new PB. Not hey, speedruns be gone. Who's Your Girl's getting faster per each one. The thing is that for some reason I do not know why, but rather than start and collect all the Koroks nearby,
Take you out. Need you. Nope, we don't need 2 of you. Nope.
she starts in Zora's domain. Here. Like she starts right here. And goes all the way around to the Ringed Ruins. Like from here all the way over here. It's kind of close. There are closer ones. By the way, in Side note, did you guys know that there's no shrine on Shrine Island in Tears of the Kingdom? Unplayable game. Anyways, so
Your benefits, but mainly my. Yep, exactly.
God forbid a woman have hobbies. No shrine on Shrine Island. Shout out to Skitty. That is the Skitty reference.
You. Promise.
So yeah, takes Mikey, apparently the Korok name, all the way, Mikey Airlines, to
Get moved, please.
the Kakariko Ring Ruins with the other three Koroks, and then does a whole setup. Now I'm
Okay,
going
that was
to
some good- that was some good
tease this setup a little bit because you can see what Hoosier Girl's trying to do here. It is this idea is peak beautiful because a lot of the people that did this challenge ended up taking the Koroks and then like driving them through or flying them through. Nobody really shot
Fling
the
you up.
Koroks
We
through.
say we.
Wee! All right, you guys gotta say "we" when they go through, okay?
You guys ready to fly? I have a feeling this might make it fall. But you'll be falling with style.
Toy Story reference. Like this is beautiful. I think like one of my favorite ways anybody has put a
But I
Korok through the roads.
seriously need it to stop hooking up on Segway, please. Did they
Like-
make it? I think they made it. I think they made it. I think they made it.
Like it, like it actually worked really well.
Seriously need it to stop
Look at
hooking
this.
up on Segway, please.
Whee!
Did they make?
Like out of all of the different attempts here, that was your second. Out of all of the different attempts that Hoosier Girl submitted, this one was by far the fastest and one of, in my opinion, the coolest. Like, shunk, catapulted right through. Like, ridiculous. Your engineering degree will be in the mail in 3 to 5. So, if you thought that Hoosier Girl's submissions were long, about an hour and a half before the submissions closed, I got sent not a video, but a playlist. A 5-hour-long playlist, 4.5-hour-long playlist. Yeah, so remember when I said that that getting all 100 Koroks was impossible? Yeah, no. So Shark Poem did. This is a 4.5-hour thing where Shark Poem goes through, I kid you not, the entire game and gets all 100 Koroks. You might be asking, PointCrow, I thought you said you could only have 21 Koroks on a contraption. Well, Shark Poem thought that through. And let me fast forward to this. It's only if they're connected to each other. Shark Poem gets a cage and puts all of the Koroks in the cage. Like, look at these things. Like, my God. They're not cage free. They might be gluten free, but these things are captured. And the way that Shark Poem travels is through rockets this way. Because that's the only way that, like, it's the safest to go. Because if one wrong thing happens, then every single Korok is gone. Just realized I got in. Yo, TT Kaboom! We saw yours earlier. But yeah, like fills up the cage with Koroks. Like you can see like Oh my god, just look at this. Look at this. Like this is how they put the Koroks inside. They have to be very careful. They open up the cage, drop the Korok in, and then close the cage again. Like this is ridiculous. This is insane. I thought this was impossible. They need to reach their friends. So you might be wondering, PointCrow. So Shark Poem, sorry, I just. There's a lot of that in there. So Shark Poem basically needs 100 Koroks in the cage. How do you fit all the Koroks in the cages? Well, that's why you get 2 cages. Like, look at this. Every single mode of transportation that you can ask for, they do. Shark Poem, the legend, is actually like putting multiple cages in. Not only that, but attaching different modes of transportation. Vehicles, flyers, anything in between. The actual legend. You can see just like literally goes to the next Korok, takes it. This is the entirety of the run. Takes it, just drops it into the cage. There it is. Cool. They all need to reach their friend. And then just continues. Like what is this? This is such a legendary run. I after hearing that you can only have like 21 Koroks, I never expected anybody to do this. And somehow Shark Poem did. Like they took, I can't even imagine, right? They took the time out of their day. They're like, cancel all plans. I'm collecting them all. This is Zelda, Shark Poem, not Pokemon. You don't need to do that. There's no Pokedex here. And keeps going. Like, look at this. Like, there's so many Koroks. Like, there kind of is, though. You just didn't dream. I guess I didn't dream. But it's like they take out every single one. And then look. Right. Eventually, they obviously, like, will fill up the second one. I think it's in this. God, there's so many. Look at the dialogue boxes. Right? And then look at this. Right, so they had to start a new recording, obviously. Look how many Koroks. They actually end up having so many Koroks that they stick some of the Koroks to the side, as you can see. So there's like just some like outside. Oh my god. Just look at this. Well, it's because, guys, it's because they need to make more cages. This has to be one of my favorite runs that I have ever seen in Tears of the Kingdom. They need more cages. So they build the convoy, once again, putting all of the... I'm not going to show you guys putting all the Koroks in there. But towards the end... Here, let me show you. Yeah, they have to put 3 cages. Like, they add an extension. You can see this. They add an extension on top of one of the cages in order for them to fit more Koroks. Like, look, I'm trying to get a good view of this. Yeah, just look at this. And the way they get up is through rockets and recall. Like, that's crazy. Like, they have to get up here. How do you do that? I am like in awe fully that this was even possible. Here, let me show you. Yeah, so they get the other Korok, right? Look at this caravan. There is a ton of Koroks in here, a ton in here, and there's so many, they pile up into a third cage. How does it feel to see the evidence that some of your viewers are psychopaths? Honestly, I wouldn't have it any other way. You guys are amazing. This is ridiculous. Now, there is bad news. There is bad news. So there's 100 Koroks in the game. And they didn't end up finishing it. So obviously they're driving towards Akala, right? Which is around the final destination that they've gotten every single Korok pretty much in the game, except for maybe a couple. Maybe a couple. And unfortunately, here, really quick. Let's get this last Korok. This is the last Korok they grab. This is the last Korok they grab. Let's just look how many. Look how many there are. Like, the third cage is almost full. Like, look at all of them. I am in awe. Surely they'll need a fourth cage soon. Right, so they take another one off the side. They just load it back in. This is 4.5 hours into this run. So it's unfortunate when this happens. The game simply can't take it anymore. It panic blood moons. It flushes the memory of the game.
No.
And there's no more Koroks. Shark Poem. I don't know. I cannot fathom how you felt 4.5 hours into getting every single Korok in the game, only for the game to say no. The only thing that I can tell you, and anybody in chat, is that you are a legend. Also, like, the most calm crash out that I've ever seen in my life. Just no ends. like there is like, I feel like TT Kaboom went through more in their run of every single mode of grief than you did. But my God, dude, this is legendary. All of these Koroks, like, this is insane. I would have been in shambles. I actually would have been, like, on the ground weeping. I got more upset making breakfast this morning, right? But Shark Poem, you are a legend for getting, quite literally, I will say, like 90 Koroks. I did not admittedly count how many Koroks. Oh, it's 57. There it is. It looks like 90. It's 57. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Like, you're awesome. Life is rough. So that, I think, is like the longest challenge in the Korok Tongue Challenge. That is the longest attempt that anybody's made. And unfortunately, it did not finish. Now, there was one that is probably the shortest. And they did manage to do this. Now, I think they took it a little too literally. I don't know if that. I don't think this was an actual part of the I don't know if this was actually like a thing that was. That's 2. Yeah, you're. But I guess it counts. You got it. You got it. You got it. A little aggressive too. I got 3 in. They did it. Pure cinema. So, guys, I have to rescind everything that I've said for the past 3 hours on stream. I will say that Villain's Rule or Drunken Noodles here is actually the winner of the Korok Dunk Challenge. They actually only took 38 seconds to beat it. And they did it without glitches, which is pretty great. Now I told you guys that these would get wilder and wilder the more we actually see. So some of you guys decided to that you didn't have the game. So
what's up, guys? It's Wild Robin, and today I am going to be speedrunning Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom Korok Challenge. Anything goes biking percent with my totally legitimate copy of Legends of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom.
By the way, yeah, your green screen, crazy
edition.
Yeah, like beautiful green screen. Like it's mapped out perfectly. Can you tell me how you keyframed this? Because honestly, it's beautiful.
Because I did do the biking percent. I did a lot of training in some really obscure places for this.
So you take. I don't think you play Tears of the Kingdom with the Wiimote. By the way, you're climbing a tree. Like what? Like this is awesome. Don't fall.
You're all gonna be saying, Robin, how can you speedrun?
I don't have a Switch. It was the best I could do. Oh, so this is. I was wondering why. Right. That makes. Yep.
If you don't have a Switch, Robin, is this a ROM? And the answer is no. I don't own a Switch, but this is not a ROM. I would never use a ROM. I hate ROMs. I hate people who mod. I hate people who use ROMs.
Same.
And as a side note, I made this all in a day.
Let me my camera here so you can see that.
This is not a ROM. I would never use a ROM. I hate ROMs. I hate people who mod. I hate people who use ROMs. And as a side note, I made this all in a day, so if you do end up liking it, don't forget to not subscribe. I will never be posting here again.
Right. Yeah. I you know what? I'm actually not gonna lie. The first time I watched this, I did miss the snake on your shoulders. Sorry. When I watched this for the first time, I kind of. My brain thought that was just like a scarf. Yep.
Liking it. Don't forget to not subscribe. I will never be posting here again. Anyways, enjoy the run. Hey guys, Wild Robin here. I am submitting the Legend of Zelda challenge for the biking percent. So I'm biking right now, no hands on the bike.
God, this is on the side of the road? Are you crazy?
I didn't have time to do anything else. I'm on my way to work. I didn't have time to just sit down at the computer and record anything. So I'm gonna do this while biking. Also note, I think everybody else who's submitted so far is doing it on the Switch, but you know, you can't take your Switch outside to play.
Yeah, you can take the Wii outside. That's where you're using the Wiimote.
That's what I'm doing. As you may see, I kind of skipped collecting Koroks, but that's part of speedrunning, you know. You're always trying to get the highest speeds. And you may ask, Robin, are you doing a bunch of jump cuts? Isn't that like illegal for speedruns?
Yeah.
I said, no, it does not delegitimize my speedrun.
Why not?
I'm doing it totally correctly. Okay,
there's no reason. It just
most people play this part.
Watermark.
With 2 hands, but I don't have 2 hands, and I can't use my feet because my feet are pedaling. So
I just want to like just to frame this in, right? You are on a road bike on the side of the road. You have a Wiimote in one hand, the nunchuck wrapped around your shoulders here, and the other hand, I was like, I wonder what you're doing. Oh yeah, you're filming. This is crazy. What is this?
I do it with my ow. Ow. We're almost there. Yeah. Whoa, we did it. We did it, guys. I beat the challenge.
The level of the commitment for this is like off the charts. Like nature finds a way to speedrun Tears of the Kingdom somehow. Congratulations on the 4-minute, 20-second, and 69 milliseconds on the run. You are I think you're like 5th place on the leaderboard. So congratulations. You did fantastic. Oh my god. The amount of whiplash that I had during this video, from the green screen to the Ironmon to you falling off your bike, almost falling off your bike, to the snake, to the watermark, you like putting your nunchuck into your mouth and then completing it in 4 minutes and 20 seconds.
Beat the challenge. I hope you guys like this video because I'm never uploading again.
That's what they always say. I said that, and then this became my job. Beautiful. Pure cinema. Thank you. We actually got another submission, by the way, too. That claimed to get the world record. This was from D4 Harp. It was close. It was 2 minutes and 39 seconds. But this was submitted around the same time that Nehru submitted theirs. Oh, you're wondering where the run is? Oh, they just forgot to turn on their capture card wasn't recording. No, but like it was real though. No. Like it was real. By the way, they had like thousands of viewers. You can see like in the bottom left right there. Like they're popular as hell. They just forgot. So you can like trust it though. Like they actually did it, but like unfortunately it seems like, you know, it was just like it wasn't recording. So loving every second of this. Bro, what a play. This is so entertaining. I hope they realize how epic this is. Is this like all like generated? Like, is this like AI chat? That's awesome. My totally real chat told me, but I didn't believe it. Link faster, wallet guy, no input detected, bird guy, speedy guy, tingle main, shrine skipper, OBS or BS, battery low. This is awesome. Wow, look at that strat. The purest form of speedrunning. Yeah. So as you can see here, wait, sorry, let me replay. So if you look here, so they're not like, unfortunately we can't see much, but if we tell like how fast they are from the chat, we can like see that they're going to complete it in 2, 1, and there it is. 2 minutes and 39 seconds. Totally legit speedrun. Don't worry, you know, their camera was just off, but like it was real though. Like my mom said it was fine. I haven't had a chance to review the footage yet, but I really cooked on this run. The near miss at the end had my heart racing. I'm glad I managed to pull through. Yeah, that one was crazy, wasn't it? Guys, can you guys do me a favor? Can you guys, so while we're going through this next run, can you guys pretend to be like the AI chat? Just like saying like, just like really like, wow, that was crazy. No way. Wow, you know, just like really. Holy cow, that run was insane. The move at 139 was sick. I love how you have a comment on this. God, that's awesome. Right. Welcome, chat. So this was from Lanter. And similar to Wild Robin, this was not done on the Switch. To the Korok Dunk Challenge. Wait, custody of Doodle. What do you mean? It's a Korok with Ultra Hand. This is awesome. Like, the dedication to this is insane. Well, we got the first Korok here. Oh my god, this is a glider. The Wind is a paid actor, by the way. Look at this! Look at this! So we're on the way to the second Korok. Oh my god! The fucking choo-choo jelly, man. The choo-choo jelly is a bag of blue liquid. Like, what is this? It's the second Korok, a spoon, a ladle, and a rock. I love how you were going to use the flame, you know, like you have the lighter and the aerosol can. You just chose to throw the lighter at the... Oh, it's beautiful. A Doodle Talisman, a small piece of memorabilia. Though in rough shape, it still brings warm feelings. That's so cute. I gotta save that one for later. For sure. Alright, second Korok on. Second Korok on. Nice. The metro station. Guys, the graphics on this is crazy. This is like 4K. Switch 2 goes crazy, man. HD remake of Tears of the Kingdom. Where's the third Korok? Are there Koroks in the depths? Oh, we're in the depths. They seem to avoid the depths, though. Yeah, sorry, you gotta leave. Yeah, it's just... This is so creative. Help him! He needs his friend. The camera. Wait. So, these are the coordinates, right? These are the coordinates that I have in the actual like challenge that you have to pass through. Like you put the coordinates down, like proving that's where this was with the camera. Lancer, this is awesome. Oh no. You have to throw the Koroks though. They fit through so much together. You have to do it. That's how you complete the challenge.
This is your fault.
I'm sorry. I love how you duct taped them together. Yes, in time.
Oh, hey, sub 20 hours.
Sub 20 hours. Special thanks to my roommate, Nastya, who filmed all this. That's a good friend right there. Sub 20 hours! Pure cinema. Beautiful. Beautiful. Absolutely insane. I love the produce Koroks. I love the emotional attachment we had to this. The character arc that we went through. It was beautiful. You went to the depths. You glided. We got the Doodle Talisman defeating all of the enemies. Not committing arson, by the way. That was a close one. It was -6 degrees Celsius while filming. I mean, yeah, that's it. With wind chill. That's incredible. By the way, in case you guys were curious, this whole video, this whole stream, was just to show you guys the trailer of the new live-action Zelda coming out in 2027. The commitment to this is amazing. This is just awesome. Hey, to quote mediocre, cinema. All right, we have three more submissions here. This submission was actually from my own editor, Sime.
Hey, this is Sime. I'm one of Eric's editors.
Hi,
it
Sime.
Turns out I still have about 15 minutes to submit for this.
Nothing like a little
challenge.
procrastination.
I haven't actually read this before, but it looks like I got to get 3 Koroks, put them through this hole, and it really is that simple. Okay, so first we're going to need the Koroks at these coordinates, so let's go find them real quick. There we go. So I'm not sure what I'm looking at here, but this seems pretty similar to a Korok. So let's just use that. So as you can see, I have the game booted up here. This is what the UI looks like.
The game looks a little different.
Before. Let's just bring this Korok in here. The game runs at like 25 FPS, I think. So that's probably fine. Okay, so we found our 3 Koroks here. Now all we need to do is get it through that
that's
donut.
how that
So
works.
let's just go take that donut real quick here. And we're going to just drag that back into our game HUD there. Perfect. So now we need the Koroks to actually fit through this donut.
So how are you
what
doing
we're going
that?
to do is duplicate the layer. We're going to crop out the top layer here. Now we're going to position our frame for the speedrun. And now let's combine them with Ultra Hand. Here's the tricky part. We got to get the Koroks into the donut here. So let's
crazy.
set a keyframe here and another keyframe of them past the donut. And now moment of truth. Wow. That's just incredible, folks. And we still have 10 minutes to spare.
Cinema! Wow, you made a whole movie. That was just incredible. That was the best run, in my opinion. Not biased. Oh, thanks, Simon. I mean, honestly, world record. That took how long?
Just
how long?
Incredible, folks.
Wait, how long did that take? Wait.
Donut. Moment of truth.
1, 2, 3. Wait, 2 seconds?
Wow.
3 seconds?
That's just
4-second run. I don't think anybody has completed a run faster than that yet. Ladies and gentlemen, even that one guy that dunked the Korok actually through a basketball hoop, I don't think they went as fast as that. That was only 38 seconds. New world record. It's true. And speaking of world records and the Zelda movie, this next submission was from Nehru. Yeah, that Nehru, the Nehru that actually almost won the speedrun competition, the Nehru that got first sub 2 minutes. Yeah, Nehru actually found the other amount of time to submit this. Much of the following consists of gameplay footage from The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah, you don't own anything, you know, it's all the classic, all media in this. Yeah, it's, you know it is. Welcome to the unofficial Korok creation trailer. Now, I saw this, and this was peak cinema. I've never seen anything like it. upheaval. The Koroks, they're scared. I mean, look. Look what's happening. They need to reach their friends. Look at them. They're beating all the enemies. Somehow they need to make it through that ring. Practicing. They're practicing. They're practicing. Beautiful. You made it through. And they're ready. The Korok space program is on. But not without cost. Something on the horizon is a little bit more important. My God! My God! They built a Korok monster to take down Ganon, the Giga Korok. That's right. Making its way down to the Ganon fight. Beating Demon King's army. Nothing can stop him. He keeps going. My God, nothing can stop him. Nothing can stop him. What if they created? No. Demon King Ganondorf. Zelda! Korok. Creation. Coming soon to a theater near you. Probably not, but I don't know. Maybe if there's demand for it. I need actual studios to put that. Be like, the Minecraft movie. I don't know, but like maybe like if there's demand for it, we'll like finish the movie possibly. You know, that'd be kind of cool. I don't know, possibly. I am demanding an actual official movie of this. I need to see what happens next. Zelda and the Korok need to beat Ganon. Chat, I'm curious. What's the? Oh, it's like I didn't know that like Tears of the Kingdom was like a Gundam kind of thing. Yo, Failboat, thanks for the raid. Appreciate it. Welcome in, Mr. Boat. How you be? How you do? We've arrived from Fail. What was Failboat up to? Welcome in. We're going over submissions. I challenged my audience, my viewers, to put a Korok through 3 Koroks through the Kakariko Ring ruins, and we're going over those right now. Oh, a Kirby mod. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah. What do you call like when like the type of anime when somebody goes into like a big robot and then they fight big things? What do you call that again? Shoot. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Oh, a mecha. Yeah, a mecha anime. Yeah. Turns out, Tears of the Kingdom has mechs. Where the Koroks pilot the bigger Korok. This is awesome. I can't believe this is this is beautiful. This is beautiful. And then for our final submission, I thought you guys would like this one a lot. Because this one, when I saw this one, I didn't believe it was real. I'm serious. I saw this and I screamed. Because it was so cute. My dog completes the Korok Dunk Challenge from Maruna. Look at this. Look at this. With the arm as well. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yeah, getting all 3 Koroks. Literally getting all 3 Koroks in the room. And then look at this. Oh my god! Oh my god! You trained your dog to complete the Korok challenge. I have actually no idea how you did this. That is awesome. In the cutest dog. I love how you literally you dressed up your hand, right? You actually got the Tears of the Kingdom hand yourself, right? Good touch there. Plus decorated everything. You got the Pride Doodle. Shout outs to the Pride Doodle plushie. Collectorsanxiety.com. But look at this. Look at this. Right? Like putting actually having your Tears, the Tears of the Kingdom hand, and then having the 3 Koroks around, taking those and then putting them in. Aruna. That's awesome. And plus the editing for the Korok noises. Guys, we're watching this again. We're watching this again. I love the ring ruin too that you made. Like, this is so creative. Look, that's all right. That's Korok number 2. Oh, Korok number 3. And then you know, ultra handing everything together. And then putting all 3 of them through the ring ruins. This is awesome. This is amazing. So chat. That is all of the Korok Dunk Challenge submissions. Out of all of it, we gotta determine, right? This is your choice. Okay, this is your choice. Which one wins? Because there are so many that we had. Let me see if I can take a poll here. Yeah. Let me take a poll here. And let me get votes from you guys. And then we're going to vote on which one you guys liked the most, which one you think deserves the anything goes challenge thing. It doesn't matter if it was like what your criteria is. If you're like, that's my favorite because I think it's funny, that's my favorite because I think it's super impressive, that's my favorite because you were so dedicated, that's my favorite because I feel bad for you, right? Any of those are fine. So we'll start off with 100 Koroks. Which wins anything goes. Okay. So we got 100 Koroks. We have the dog that can. The dog that completes the challenge. Bicycle percent. What else we got? It was the how do you call IRL Tears of the Kingdom? That was Lantern's one. Korok creation. Then we also got I'm trying to make sure that we get like a good amount of all the ones that we wanted. Electric chair. We also had anything from Who's Your Girl. PointCrow making out with Pepe. The classic. 3DS and watch control. Let's see. Yeah, we did the Korok movie trailer. Oh, the 3-hour scenic route. Jacob. Or Jacob. My 4-second Tears of the Kingdom. Oh, the IRL dunk. 30 seconds. Got shark poems in there. Dunk challenge, biking percent. Korok, dog show. Anything but Hoosier Girl. The electric chair we got. Let's see. I'm omitting bananas because 14 versus 57 is no contest. Did I miss anything? Got every single Korok. Oh my god, no, it wasn't Shark Poem. Oh my god, wait, chat. Sorry, my bad. I feel really bad. Shark Poem did a small animation that I did not show. This is Shark Poem. I messed up the I messed up my actual stuff. Bandit. I think you're still in chat. Bandit is the one that did the 100 Korok. It's the animatic. I like it. Bandit, are you still in chat? Please. I feel so bad. The end. Love it. Animatic. If not, then that's really chill. But Bandit is the one that completed the... We'll have to figure out how to edit that one around. But hey, Shark Program, that was a great animatic. That was awesome. Blank screen. But yeah, it was... Here. Yeah, it was Bandit 27 right here. Bandit 27. I will link this run to you guys. I think it is insane. I will make a playlist of all of the runs, okay? And that should be good. Oh, we had the run from Crimson as well. This one.
Can someone brand new become the greatest?
I am missing these.
Tears of the Kingdom player of all time? Well, that's exactly what I'm challenging myself to do. But how? Let me explain. In The Legend of Zelda, there are these little guys called Koroks, and this is PointCrow.
I am like a very father. Video. I won my baby in an auction.
A guy who loves some wacky challenges. Enter the Korok Dunk Challenge, a test to determine the ultimate Tears of the Kingdom player, created by PointCrow himself. And me, just the guy who thought it'd be a great idea to partake in this challenge without
this is a good video.
Ever playing a Zelda game before, besides this one, and 2, having any idea what the challenge even involves. So, can I do it?
Yeah! With the next lineup? What do you mean the next lineup?
Zelda, there are these little guys called Koroks, and this is PointCrow.
Hey! Hey guys, it's me, PointCrow. Wait, if I do this, I can make the neck line up too. Hey guys! How's it going? I love, by the way, I don't want to die. I am a proud father. I won my baby in an auction. By the way, that video should be out in the next couple weeks. Subscribely. This is actually a very, very cool, very well edited video. It is 25 minutes long, but it is great. This thing has like the most amount of views is literally anything that was. We'll watch a little bit of it. and then we'll start
from
the
hell.
Yeah, literally like starts the video, like actually like.
First, I bought the game and booted it up. My only
Like
goal
actually
beat
buys
this challenge.
buys the
I
game
didn't
to
care
beat the
about
challenge.
story or the characters or the lore or this cool looking dragon. The only thing that mattered was getting the fastest time possible in the challenge. But the challenge itself, it's simple. In theory, you have to find 3 backpack Koroks, strap them together, launch them into the ringed ruins, which I thought was more shaped like a Doom popcorn bucket rather than like a Harry Potter Quitter
Wood.
loop.
Wood.
Turns out it was more like the Harry Potter Quidditch loop. Oh, and they can't go in unassisted, so no using your Ultra Hand and just floating them over. But before I get into all of that, I had to survive the tutorial. A massive floating island that I
So it
thought
proceeds to explain
was
like
the whole game.
the
And yeah, I proceeded to
tutorial
ignore
island.
everything the game
Yeah,
was telling
he
me
does-
to do
yeah.
or be ready in time. The tutorial took pretty fast. You see, after unlocking the glider and the sky tower, I realized that I would never, ever be ready in time. The tutorial took this long.
You know.
like the dedication
Stuff.
for this is crazy.
Oh.
Setting up would take another 50 hours, which I just did not have. So screw it. We already ran in blind once. What could go wrong? Yes. First goal I had was find the Kakiriku Rocky ruins. I know it's the Kakariko ruins, but you will find out in time I will never say that name properly ever again. Once we got there, the plan was then to figure out how to get the Korok's through it. But
No.
after spending 20 minutes walking across a pipe, thinking I was speedrunning, strategy just clearly was not my thing. Using the sky tower and the glider, I ventured to the giant ring.
Walking like
Only
that's
for a
not
random
speed.
blood moon to make me poop my pants.
But eventually, we made it to Kakariko Raku Village. Jeez, what the hell?
Actually, chat. Maybe watch the whole thing.
Then we climbed all the way to the top, and
Honestly, we just took in the view before strategizing.
And then we vote,
How
and then we
I would
vote.
even get these Koroks up. What would be the fastest pass, or was this like even possible?
I like the
I
storytelling.
even scouted the village below for routes. My first idea: build some kind of contraption and yeet them through like a cracked out game of Pee Wee softball. Turns out, Koroks don't punt well.
they don't move. Okay. That solves that question.
I love
was curious
this.
if I could just hit him like a baseball bat.
Then, while scanning my inventory, it clicked. I had these bird gliders from the tutorial and rockets just from questing. So after way too much fan experimenting, a genius plan kind of formed.
Basically, what I'm gonna try to do is see if I can connect things to the wing. Okay, I'm gonna just test something right now. The wing dropped. We are now going to go to Ultra Hand and see if we can connect. Oh, you can. Okay.
Just
Okay. Okay.
The funniest thing about this is like the required amount of knowledge to do the Korok challenge is like I feel like a lot more than this. Like
So here's the plan.
Find 3 Koroks, haul them
this is
up,
awesome.
build
He's
a
never played it.
rocket-powered glider, blast it to the moon, and then glide through the ring, jumping off last second so they can go through unassisted.
Yeah, that's it.
It was
That's
a
good.
foolproof,
That's good.
brilliant,
That's a good plan.
simple plan. But remember how I was just saying Koroks had to go through unassisted? Well, I also added
Oh, that's awesome.
some of my own rules. With me being a new player, I wanted
Gosh,
to keep it to my gamer roots.
Dude, that's a gamer right there.
And that means no Googling or looking up any
Wait,
gameplay.
pause. What the fuck?
And that means no
Google homepage, PointCrow feet pics leak, PointCrow feet pics Harry, PointCrow feet pics uncensored, homepage Google, PointCrow feet pics socks on. Does PointCrow have 3 nipples? No, by the way, only 2. Homepage Google, YouTube to MP3 Reddit emo link.
Googling or looking up any gameplay. I had to figure everything out with just me and my Twitch chat.
Remember, lock on and dodge. Right? Yeah. Well, yeah. Exactly. Right. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Oh.
And
by the way, guys, in case you guys wanted, you can't Google that. You can't get them there. You have to go to collectorsanxiety.com, and then that's where you can get them. It's only on that website.
if I cheated, well, my girlfriend got to punch me in my Koroks. And I caved. I think without a massive play session spanning like weeks, if not years, I wasn't ever finding one Korok, let alone 3. Like, honestly, I still don't even know how these gumball machines work. I try to throw some things in, but...
I don't know how I'm supposed to use these. I don't know. This makes no sense. I don't know how to use this machine. Whatever.
So I did end up turning to Google, and I found this app called Tears Companion. It showed all the Korok
I've never heard of
locations,
this before.
even filtering by the +2 seeds, which were those backpack ones that we needed. But new problem.
At this point, how
My
is he going
maps
to
were
complete
blank, and the app only marked the Korok's destinations, not where they actually were. Meaning, I had to venture out blind, and with some very loose directions. Though somehow, after some shenanigans,
I was hoping that might work.
I'm on his girlfriend's side now. I would. It's
Come on!
I somehow managed to find my first Korok.
Oh, I found him!
Korok. By the way, I love it.
And then somehow, I managed to find the second.
Is that another backpack Korok? How did I not even see him last time? What? Okay.
They
That's
were
awesome.
conveniently pretty close to each other, so I thought things were looking up.
Are you
But
serious
the
commander for
third-
my 100 Korok run? Really?
No, not so much. It was much further away. Way past Kakariki Raku Village, I tried making a straight shot there with no
Are you, brother and bear? What is this pronounce?
further away. Way past Kakariki Raku Village.
Dude, I feel like I was just taking down a slope with this. That's awesome.
I tried making a straight shot there with
Raku.
no distractions. I wasn't gonna fight any enemies. I
This
was
is how I
gonna
pronounce
go exploring
Pokemon,
it all,
honestly.
keeping it safe. But the game, it had some other plans.
He's gonna
I
drop
am
him.
pretty close. Oh, what in the fuck? Oh god. Oh, run away,
he
run away.
finds the first time the glue
what
lands.
What is going on? What is going on? Ah! My Koroks! My Koroks! My Koroks! What the fuck?
Yeah, everyone, yep. Everyone's first experience with the glue hands.
But eventually we did pass through Kakariko and we crossed the bridge, and I eventually found the very last Korok.
A backpack Korok! A backpack Korok!
Finally, I started seeing the finish line. Or so I thought. Syphilis?
I started seeing the Korok line. We're not even halfway through.
And his boulder. As I finally made it back to the village, I noticed something.
I am
Wait,
full
how did you pronounce this, by the way?
Finally made it back to the village, I noticed something.
I am
As I finally, or so I thought. Syphilis?
I'm so sorry to keep saying all your pronunciations. Fuck, I guess I'm like you. Against your pronunciations. Syphilis.
And his boulder. As I finally made it back to the village, I noticed something.
I am full on
Pronunciation.
bringing these
Fuck you
hobbits
guys.
to eyes.
You know what? No, I'm with Crimson here. I'm with Crimson here. I'm with Crimson. Fuck pronunciations.
No. Don't tell. No. Oh my god.
Oh
my god.
You see, the whole area that I was working around and had to get through was currently blocked by the game's story. You see, when games don't want you to be in a location at a certain time, they add cutscenes or path blockers to make it not feel so boring, instead of just adding like an invisible wall that you can't go through. And it just so happens that in my case here, it completely ruins the challenge. And let me show you why. All right, so this is the only way I actually know
Hey, your notes out, chat.
how to explain this to guys. How to explain this to you guys. Oh my days.
Guys, he's already a great streamer.
This is sort of the layout
Laugh
of the
in the back.
cutscene in Kakirikuraku Village. So if you enter the red, that is what triggers the cutscene that like pulls you sort of to the center of the village.
There's a bridge right here. No! I fucking hate this goddamn fucking thing, man.
3 hours in?
Oh, cause.
And the issue with that is if your Koroks,
dude,
kind of looks like a butthole.
Dude.
If your Koroks ever fall into here, you can never end up getting them back out with Ultra Hand without using some method of like using a rocket or something like that to get them out. Problem there, I need all of the tools that I've accumulated. So what this means is if I ever drop a Korok into this area here, the run is pretty much still, we had the plan and we had the Koroks. All that was left was to haul these cutie patooties up the mountain and build a rocket ship. Sounds easy, right? No. Fail after fail after fail. What I thought would be just a quick 30-minute one-take wonder would end up turning into 5 hours of brain-melting pain. Anything went wrong, the run was basically ruined. Meaning I had to restart everything. Collecting all the Korok.
I wonder what he thinks of Nehru, Dinotech, Sikaris, and Poor Man.
Hauling him up the mountain over and over
Like,
and over.
I want to
and
see his
over
reaction
again.
of that.
But let me just show you how our very first attempt
like I wonder what
3, 2, 1.
it's like devs react
go.
to speedruns for the
I was
first time.
expecting it to be a half hour. Turns out it was double that. Hopefully it's just an hour and a half. I don't know if y'all ever walked the stairs up to like Skolagard or whatever the place is in Skyrim, where you have to walk up 10,000 steps. It's the same thing with this ring. All right,
Actually, I did I do that in my Skyrim playthrough?
Walk. Okay.
I never finished my Skyrim playthrough.
Reset. Okay.
Dude, the fact he's walking like through the actual path is crazy.
Or play with sticks.
Oh, hi, Hrothgar.
You're probably gonna get a sliver.
Yeah, I've been there. I think.
I actually just made that one up right now. Play with sticks, you're probably gonna get a sliver. Pope Core Crimmy. I got one comment. It was so funny. I first read it, and it was like, "You are so
like one of the
bad.
first things in the main
You
story."
are shit.
Oh, okay, then I've done that before.
You are a
I've done that
worthless
before.
human being."
Okay.
And then it goes like, "But here's a bunch of tips." And then at the end, it was like, "But it was like, dude, you are super entertaining. You are super awesome, and I love your video. It was really funny. You're really going places, dude. Like, congrats, keep it up." So I'm like, what? Anyway, all right. So we got our very last Totk here. I'm gonna have to reposition them.
Sorry, what was that story? Wait.
There's no shot, bro.
Wait, did I miss something?
No shot, bro. Wait, I'm almost set.
Chat, he yaps, and that means that he's a great streamer.
I need the spear. I swear to God that rock hits me.
I'm fucking pointing at my monitor like you guys can see it. Like, dude, the rock right here. Crazy.
No. Oh my God, I am so happy. I freaking ran away. I am so happy I was able to get that jump
so
off.
what's...
Okay.
Dude, it's the third Korok where?
Yes. Out of the fucking tutorial of the kingdom. We are okay. We drop the wing. You can't take that out here. You can't take that out of here. What? Bro,
First time.
why?
I love it.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay, I just needed more space.
Like he's
okay, okay.
He's literally like
Now we
experienced the
need
game for the first
rockets.
time.
Now we
here.
need rockets. Now we need rockets.
Okay, he knows what rockets are.
Fine.
That's good. All right, so he has all three.
All right, here we go. Ah! Okay, here we go. This is it. This is it. This is it.
Oh, he's
okay?
going to, no,
okay?
why'd you go the other
okay?
way? No,
Okay.
he's not going to get
No,
it.
Turn it around. Turn it around. Turn
He's
it
not
around.
going to be
turn
able
it
to.
around. Turn it around.
It's going to go too
Get back
low.
up, get back up. Get back up. Get back up. Turn it. Turn it. Turn it. Turn it. Turn it. It's not turning. Why are you turning? Turn.
I love how his mic is ducking out his screaming because he's so loud.
No! It's still possible. It's still possible. It's still possible. No, it's not.
It's
Oh.
not even close to possible there. Oh, look, there's the guy. The guy he hates.
I'm not gonna lie. That attempt hurt my soul. Like, I completely thought this was going to work. It just had to have been foolproof, but I guess I was the fool all along.
Hey, I didn't recall for the first like 100 hours
The
of my
first
gameplay.
attempt mirrored
It's just so funny.
basically the rest. But as someone with that anime protagonist personality of just never giving up, I try to at least learn and take something from every single run. That way we can keep getting better.
Like the glider orientation, or locations, even testing shortcuts on the walking bits.
This is the shortcut right here. This is the shortcut. We completely skipped this. We completely skipped this path.
I love watching this after we've watched every single other submission, specifically because I love how this is the shortcut. Like
And we shortcut up here. Yep.
But at this point in the night, it was getting late. My camera died. Whoops. As I was saying though, at this point in the run, it was getting kind of late.
So, as a part-time YouTuber / streamer,
not the fucking
I still had
Ricardo
work in the morning.
back.
And at this point in the night, I was feeling pretty hopeless, thinking that like it was all for nothing and that I'd probably just have to end up giving up. Each fail took like 20 minutes to reset, and I was just exhausted, really just hopeless. I did end up taking like a small break just to talk with my Twitch chat about what was like going wrong or like what things I was missing. And they did try to explain like this gumball machine again, but because my brain was just fried, I couldn't clue in.
Yeah, this is kind of dude, he doesn't. The fact that he's just trying to like throw this into the
And with my body shutting down,
awesome.
I really just had one attempt left. Through all the failures, all the deaths, all the endless struggle of just misplacing fans and climbing up this mountain like Sisyphus, but with Korok.
I'm okay. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Instead of boulders, something finally
Sisyphus
clicked. I thought back to the tutorial about the bird glider and how it handled.
God,
I also
so
remembered
funny.
that the weight does matter. And that is when I realized I have been making the glider front heavy, ruining its speed, its gliding, and
he's
its
gotten
overall
close.
steering.
Wow.
So for this next time,
Fans would do that.
I'm actually going to be putting the Koroks at the back of the glider. But here we were, 5 hours in, 10 attempts down, the last final run.
All right, here we go,
When it
guys.
started, I had
Cinema.
hope, but as you can tell, I was losing it pretty fast. Luckily, this run had no weird encounters early on, and so we were able to grab the first and second crows with ease. I've tried taking everything we learned from previous runs, so we were taking every single shortcut possible, trying to make this as fast as we could, and eventually, we end up getting to our third Korok. From there, like every other run before, we
Pause. Sorry, really quick. He's like doing this. He's like taking that one to this one to like this one, and then walking it over this way. That's a cool route.
trackled back to Kakiriki Rock Village,
Kakiriki
and
Rock
we prepared ourselves for what was about to come. After a small fumble, we started climbing.
I wanted to succeed
Koroks,
so badly
me,
at this.
Koroks, me. Slowly, we did make it to the top of the mountain. And here is where it all came down to. Every failed run, all of the learning, 8 hours in the tutorial, all came down to this.
All right, here we go. I think what I need to do is I need to have these guys at the back.
This is his, you know, Korok's on the tail strat.
No.
Yeah,
no,
don't do that. Don't activate it. Don't activate it.
That could have been bad. Okay, now what I need to do is get these guys at the back.
Nice.
So then now I can't fall off because I have all of this, so I can still steer. We're so good. That has to be good. That has to be good. I was gonna do it.
Wow, we got
We're
the
just
extra
gonna
height
go
with
for it. If
putting
we
on
get
the,
it, we get
on
it. If we
tent.
don't,
Okay,
we don't.
interesting.
But
20 minutes, by the way.
This
He's
shall
going PB.
be
Like
the
10 minutes
final
faster.
run. I have a full-time job. I got work tomorrow, and it is currently 2 a.m. in the morning, and I've been streaming this game for 5.5 hours.
That's crazy.
Here we go. We have the height, and I think I just need to stay on it and steer. Hopefully I don't fall off. Here we go. I don't think there's any more I can fix. If I can't do it, I think I'm just bad.
You got this.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
It's right there. It's right there. It's right there. Right there. Okay. Oh. Oh.
Come on.
Go up. Go up.
Come
To the right.
We did that.
Yes. I love. You can't hear his screams because his mic is blown out.
I
awesome.
finally conquered
This is
PointCrow's
his Kaiser
Korok
Ironmon.
Dunk Challenge as a brand new player. After all the hardship, all of the struggles, I finally got those 3 little Koroks over the finish line.
Fucking Koroks.
And now, I can finally say, I'm not just a new player, but a seasoned pro. If you are still here watching, thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. This was sort of a first for me. I've never really done a video like this before, so I don't know. If you're still here, thank you. And PointCrow, Eric,
yo,
if you're still here watching,
I am.
Hey. Call me. That's about all. All right. Yeah, thank you. Okay. Bye.
Hey. So, yeah. So wait, really quick. Biggie K, you're in chat. Are you, if you don't mind, are you his girlfriend? Yes. Not any longer. Woo! Sorry, you got competition. You got oh my god, damn. I'm sorry. He's mine. Thank you very much. This is a good video. Holy shit. That's crazy. I like that a lot. Dude, this guy, genuine, like actual content. This is great. I like it a lot. Yeah, check it out. Yeah, good stuff. I got a dude. Big laughs. That was awesome. Yeah, that's Crimmy-san. Yeah, Crimmy-san. That's so sick. Spammer. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Oh, he's live right now. Wait, really? Crimmy-san.
I don't know if I got that one right or wrong, but thank you for the follow. Ah! Wait, Ray gotcha. What is he saying? What? What's he doing? Is he watching me right now? He's watching? Oh, he's watching me right now. Wait. Dude, I am so happy. Dude, my face is red. I've been smiling for the last 20 minutes. Wait, I gotta mute your stream because it's gonna start echoing. Dude. I'm so happy you liked the video, bro. So happy.
Good video,
hey,
man.
dude.
It's a good video.
Oh, bro, I can't. Stop
the fucking
it.
mic.
Stop. I'm so shy. Stop it. I'm embarrassed.
That's awesome.
No.
Oh, that's
So,
great.
like that date. I mean, like, where are you? Like, what are you saying? Wait, I can't hear you. Shit.
After stream. Yeah, we'll talk about that after stream. That's awesome. All right, chat. We gotta vote. Let's get into it. God, that's. Yeah, I can't wait for his girlfriend to punch him in the Koroks. Let's see. So we have yeah, the 3-hour scenic rock. That's totk boobs. Yeah, for sure. And then let me add Crimson doing his best. Did I miss any? We gotta still vote here. I think we have all of them. Oh, we also have. Yeah, I think we now have all of them. Yeah. Out of the ones that we watched. Multiple votes. We could do multiple votes, and then how about this? I'm gonna eliminate the bottom. We have 16. I'm gonna eliminate the bottom 6, and then we're gonna revote. How about that? You guys have like a minute. And the Korok creation. All right, we're gonna revote. Okay. Genuinely, by the way, there are actually like no losers here. This is just we have to crown a winner. Holy shit, though, guys! Like that was so much fun. Like everybody involved is nuts. All right, I'm going to eliminate the bottom 5, by the way. And then we're going to have our final vote. Dude, very good. Like, this is a great stream. Tomorrow, I'm going to be streaming the Croatia elections. For April Fools. Where we're going to... Not making out. God damn it. This is the final vote here. This is for all the marbles. Get your vote in. I'll leave this one up for a little bit longer. But get your vote in. One's going to be pretty close. One's going to be pretty close. All right, I'm going to leave it open for, I think, one more minute, and then we'll see. One more minute, chat. Oh, it's so good, though. Dude, this was so entertaining. I can't believe that there's, like, genuinely, there are so many different submissions that all made us, like, either pog or laugh, cry. We felt every emotion that there is to emote. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. They were all cinema. I'm gonna leave it open for 30 more seconds. I'm gonna wait. Everyone be quiet. Anybody's game. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Cruisen doing his best has won. A man that, despite all odds, ended up finally getting the challenge to work. The man bought Here's the Kingdom, got hit in the nuts, and witnessed every single emotion that you can in a challenge like this. Just to win. Congratulations, Cruisen. The reward is a new microphone. My God, oh my God. Yeah, yep, I'm really. That's it. You're gonna get a new. Congratulations. You're gonna get a goddamn microphone. And a date with PointCrow. Yep, easy. All right, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thanks for being here. This was a fun challenge. Maybe we'll do another one sometime. If you guys like this, maybe we will. Oh, chat, we'll rate it for sure. Yeah, maybe we'll do another one sometime. If you guys really enjoyed as much as I did, because I thought that was hella fun. We might make that into a video, at least on the CrowPoint channel. I'll let you guys know. But yeah, this is great. Now tomorrow, guys, be here at 1 p.m. Pacific time for April Fools. We have a Croatia elections. I will make a playlist, by the way, of all the submissions for you guys too, in case you guys want to see that. But the Croatia elections, we will have positions up for grabs in the government, and you will need to come with your platform to defend. We will have debates between viewers. You have to choose whether you are a part of the birthday party or the pizza party. We'll go over all of it at the beginning of the stream. You have to be in stream to qualify. It'll be very fun. And yes, you will actually have power over the stream. Genuinely. Like the Secretary of State, for example. I believe will control raids for a bit. So it'll be fun like that. All right. And then also, if you guys would like, there's a new thing coming up. New thing, collectorsanxiety.com. If you guys like doodle plushies, there might be a new doodle plushie on the way. Do me a favor, follow the Collector's Anxiety socials on Instagram, Twitter, and Blue Sky. Very super easy to do. Just Collector's Anxiety, and it's linked on the website as well. But if you want if you want things like news about the merch before everybody else, get it early. We only have so many of them, and so once we sold out of them, they're gone forever. So make sure you get your doodle plushie before everyone else does. It's the best way to know. We also have every now and then we'll like post discounts and stuff for regular doodle plushies, giant doodles, etc. If you guys want to know anything about merch, just follow the socials because that's just the best way to know it. But yeah, so thank you so much, guys, for watching. I cannot wait for tomorrow. I can't wait to see tomorrow. It'll be great. All right, let's raid Crimson here. This Friday's the first Friday. That's crazy. Yeah, that'd be crazy if there was like a first Friday coming up. You know, that'd be kind of crazy. There's the next sort of PointCrow playthrough channel video coming up. You know, you guys ever hear of Skyward Sword? Anyways, thanks for enjoying, guys. Appreciate you all. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 1 p.m. Pacific time. Go say hi to Crimson. Be nice. If you are spamming and mean and dumb, then you're going to get banned from my channel. Remember, right? You guys are really cool. I know you guys are. Chill, but just heads up, right? All right. Bye, chat. I'll see you guys tomorrow.